Hey guys, what's going on? A little bit less of an excited mood today, more of a somber mood. It's raining, so you guys are going to hear the clickety clack off of the fucking window unit. But how's everybody else doing today in this dookie boy realm, in this fucking god awful simulation forced upon our fucking souls if we ever had one to begin with? What's this? Yeah, I was making some other songs over there. We shall wait until more folks show up. Yes. If I do this fucking life long enough, bro, I'm going to be dead eyed all the time. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to get on and be like, hi, guys. Welcome to today's stream. Today, we're. This fucking reality will drive you fucking numb, bro. Everybody says this place will drive you crazy. That's true. It's one of two. It'll either drive you crazy or drive you numb. There aren't too many other options that this realm drives you. This realm doesn't drive you to intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, abundance, light. This realm drives you insane or makes you numb to it. What up, Three Fingers? How you doing, brother? Just waiting for some more folks to show up so we can get this going, whatever this is. A bunch of Sims noticing something's off in their simulation. What up, Gnostic? What up, Adam? How y'all doing today, man? Another day in hell, baby. Let's see, do we still got it? Yeah, we still do. We sure do. Still got it, baby. You guys know I'm gonna be doing. I'm 40. I'm gonna be doing that shit when I'm 50 too. If I'm still fucking YouTubing 10 years from now, I'm gonna be 50 years old, still flexing my guns. Like, do I still got it? That's all you need. If you have one of those, that means you got it. You don't need a bank account, a wife, a girlfriend, a fast car, a nice house, nothing. You just need an arm. You got it. That's all there is to get, baby. Some muscles. This life's a joke, bro. And I say shit like that sort of tongue in cheek, but there's a lot of truth to it too. It's like, well, what is there to get that's so angelic or majestic or important? In this realm, nada, not happening. You're not going to find anything of substance, not in this dookie boy realm. Maybe in the next life, again, if there is such a thing. I don't think there is. I think when we die, we've been used and abused and used up and are no longer needed by the same matrix that treated us like shit the whole time. I mean, big surprise that we would be used up, die, and then be thrown out like yesterday's garbage, like we never even fucking matter. No, that can't be true. God's loving. Where? Where do you see that? Outside of your fucking mental delusions, your crazy, magnificent imagination that always paints a fucking perfect little soft, pampered version of reality back to you because you're too soft to deal with the actual harsh truth. Oh, man. You know, it's just this reality's hell. Those that are aware of it just cope every day. This is a cope. That's a cope. Streaming is a cope. YouTube is a cope. They're all copes to deal with a very bad situation. And everybody's in it. Everybody's in it. You think just because some Illuminati member has a mansion and an infinite bank account that he's not also in hell? They're all in hell. We're all in hell. We're all suffering this bizarre existence. I would never degrade other humans to a lower standard of living for me to feel good about myself with my standard. I would never do that. But they're victims too. They're all victims. And the ones that worship this God, this demonic fucking God, you think, well, if things work out for them, that they're also not victims? He don't give a fuck about them. When has this God or creator or game developer ever gave a fuck about any human's situation? Ever. Ever, dude. Come on. If you see some faith in humanity video where some guy reaches out and saves another person's life just as they're about to jump in front of a train or something like that, first off, was that really a good deed? Second off, if there is good in this reality, it's a little bit, and it comes from the hearts of individuals. They're all victims, though, forced into a hell realm. If they do something kind or sweet, that doesn't mean there's goodness in this realm. That means there's goodness in the hearts of individuals. What up, Race? How you doing, brother? Another day in paradise. Let's roll them. If it's a pair of dice, can we roll them and get a new fucking game? Because this one sucks, bro. This one sucks big ass donkey dicks. Big old thick veiny donkey dicks, too. Not even regular donkey dicks. I'm talking like big old giant donkey dicks. Llama dicks. Big old elephant peckers. Anyways, yep. Dookie Boy Rum. I made a song, but I guess on this program it don't work. When I when I try to upload the YouTube video, none of these files are in the right format. And it's like, I'm downloading them MP3, I'm downloading them MP4. Like, what fucking format do I need to put them in? When I use Udio, I download them in MP3 and they upload just fine. But I can't upload these ones. Here, let's see. Invalid file format. What the fuck is that? So I can't do that one. I can't do that one. I can't do that one. Huh. I got to figure that out. I made a song on Suno, but I can't upload it because I don't know. The files are MP3 the same way that they're MP3s when I download them from Udio, but Udio seems to upload. These ones do not. Got done with working, cleaning out this older lady's home, and we have to kick her out soon. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully the poor old lady has somewhere to go. Thank God you came online tonight. Let's thank God. Hey, God, thank you for letting me come online. Oh, he slapped me. He's upset about me coming online. I appreciate that, Viru. Thank you, bro. I don't know why you're so excited about it. There's nothing here but depression. Do you want to hear how you're just a fucking sim in some other game creator's creation? It's funny, fucking Bliss came around, I don't know, like a week ago now or something. I subscribed again to him yesterday or the day before. And he's saying, like, I talk to the God of this reality. We're all Sims in a simulation. And like, yeah. Yeah. How did you talk to God, though? I'm a little bit annoyed with him, to be honest with you. I like ignorance is bliss, but I'm a little bit annoyed that he was a part of a group of individuals talking about offing themselves. Right around the same time people start offering themselves, he just disappears. I mean, you couldn't send an email. You know, you couldn't send Josh or me, somebody, an email like, hey guys, I'm okay. You know, instead of stressing everybody out for the month that you're, what are you like watching videos of us saying, oh, I hope Bliss okay, like getting off on it? What are you doing? Send somebody a fucking email so we're not all here stressed out, worried about you. Anyways, he disappeared for like a month or two and then decided to come back. But welcome back, Bliss. You should have sent me a fucking email. She saw her son dead when he overdosed and she left his used syringes or someone's syringes around the house. Who the fuck does that shit? What? Oh, the old lady, you were cleaning out her house. She left used syringes. Ugh. Somebody who has a very bizarre, weird attachment to somebody. She had a social worker telling her off today because she lives in nearly unlivable conditions. Nothing has been cleaned for 30. Oh my God. Yeah, humans are actually by nature sort of gross creatures. Like they are. If you just leave it to them, their house is nasty and gross and messy and sloppy and dust's everywhere and it's dingy. And a lot of humans live like pigs, bro. When they're not looked at, bro. Okay, so when I went an old buddy of mine, and I went to their crib and I was working with him. I was doing painting dioramas with him, and it's a nice house. They have a nice house, but man, when I went in the bathroom, I don't know what there was some like weird, like I don't know, dude, like weird yellow colored like sludge like floating in that toilet. It was just disgusting. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, my dude? You couldn't clean this motherfucker every once in a while. There was like 20 of those toilet paper rolls just thrown around the wastebasket, like on the floor and shit. I'm like, god damn, why do y'all even have a nice house? Y'all should live in a fucking tent the way y'all live. But some people are just gross, bro. Some people are disgusting. My brother Dean was doing AC installs, and believe me, I've heard the stories, bro. I've heard the stories, especially them hoarder type motherfuckers, bro, where literally, they had to open the front door and climb over a pile of shit, just random dirty shit, clothes, just old shit everywhere. They had to climb over it to get in there. Well, the way he explained it, we actually had to climb over and under shit, and then we got in there, and then we could actually work on their unit and and test the vents with the temperature thermometer and all that. And he was like explaining it to dude, just disgusting, bro, just disgusting. Like they would move some shit to like make a path to walk through these people's house, and there would be like a mouse or a rat like running off, like just man, humans are gross, bro. Humans are gross, but are humans gross? Or are humans? Yeah, I think they are, but I think that they are also put into a gross environment too. They are also. Oh, what up, Dennis? I did not fucking see you comment. What up, dude? Did I reply to you? I don't remember. But anyways, they're put into a very bizarre. So you take this entity and it's put into a suffering misery pit hell realm full of depression and misery. Like, of course, it's just going to sit there and not clean its room. You know what I'm saying? Like, how excited do you want humans to be when they're put into a bizarre situation like this one? And then you add mental disorders on top of it. You get some really bizarre human behavior, bro. People collecting, well, old used syringes. I don't know. Maybe she thinks the blood on the needle somehow keeps her relative close to her or something. I mean, I don't know what goes through people's minds, but there's some weird people out there with some really weird minds. Good luck trying to figure them out. You could talk to one of these psych patients for a year, and you're just going to go in circles. It's going to be a conversation of a dog chasing its own tail. You're going to get nowhere. They're just going to repeat the same dumb shit. It's not like you can take somebody that's got issues and say something to them and they go, oh, and it clicks and they just all of a sudden not have issues or wake up and act normal out of it. Just they're always retarded and stupid and dumb and fucking cringy and weird, and life is just full of challenges in English. Yeah. And like people say, well, depressed people sleep all the time. Do you know why depressed people sleep all the time? First off, because they're being energy drained, and we're in some sort of goddamn energy farm. Some people call it loosh, whatever. First off, they're being energy drained. Second off, because the brain does a very interesting thing. When you wake up, it gauges how good you feel instantly. And if you don't feel good, depression, you wake up, you're in hell. You're not going to feel good when you wake up. Your body instantly wants to go back to sleep because it's trying to wake up feeling good and energetic. Well, when you're depressed, you don't get that. You don't wake up feeling good. So you just want to go back to sleep again. It's almost like your brain's programmed to just sleep when you don't feel good. This is 1000% simulation, probably game interface. What do you mean by probably game interface? What do you mean by that? This is absolutely a simulation. This is not debatable anymore. I'm glad some people are finally jumping on the bandwagon and not just talking about the Matrix, but like literally taking it serious. Yeah, we're in a simulation. Absolutely. That's not debatable. There's too much evidence to back it up. There's too much evidence. Going insane because in this society of mass consumption, you feel like everyone's going insane being in this society of mass consumption, like GTA type shit. Yeah, I agree. And the god of the realm or the gamer of the realm, that's what he wants, chaos. Like he likes fucking people's lives up and just doing weird shit. War, poverty, struggle, sports, murder, blah, blah, blah. He's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, the creator of this realm, sort of like humans, like, right? We get on World of Warcraft and we bash things heads in, we slaughter things, we go into things, whole towns or cities or areas. And even though it's their area and they start attacking us because they're NPCs programmed to defend their area, and we kill them and we don't have no fucking care about it. As a matter of fact, the harder we hit them, the harder we crit them, the faster we kill them, the better. Fucking ants and cockroaches. Get out of my way in my video game. The next 20 years for humanity probably will be bad. Race, the next infinity time for humanity is going to probably be bad. That's what happens here. Have you seen a gold? Is there a golden age or a heaven age or a loving age that I'm unaware of? It just progressively gets worse. Everybody that grew up in the 80s misses the 80s. Everybody that grew up in the 70s misses the 70s. Everyone that grew up in the, everyone just misses because the old times were always better. And I say that, but were they really? I don't know. I don't know if they were better, because the truth is, if you could, I say it all the time, oh, the old days were better and I miss the 80s or the 90s. I hope I just didn't start a fire in my wastebasket. I think I just threw the cherry in there, but let me check. No, we'll be all right. If it starts smoking, I'll have to take a quick AFK break, guys. But we're just yeah, this place is hell, and everybody knows it deep down. But then deep down also, they create their little delusions to deal with said hell realm instead of just dealing with it. And I understand that. Sitting around acknowledging that you're just a fucking sim, a prop in somebody else's play, that's not a good fucking thought to exist with in your mind, or to live with, or to ponder. It's just not a good fucking feeling to think you're nothing. You're a fucking bleep. You're a program or code in somebody else's simulation. But all fingers point to it. I'm not a fan of bad truth. I'm a fan of the truth. Unfortunately, the truth is just fucking bad all the time. And people with brain damage are basically experiencing multiple timelines, thus doing nonsensical things that make no sense in one timeline and normal things in another timeline. Maybe we're all, maybe we shift timelines on a second to second basis based on where we're at consciously or whatever. Don't you guys, have you guys noticed that the more conscious you've become, the less people you see in your realm? Like, you used to go to the beach and there was hundreds of people. Now you go and there's like 12. You used to go to the market, the local supermarket, whatever, near you, and there'd be tons of, I mean, to the point that you were like avoiding people with the shopping cart constantly, to the point it made you hate going shopping because you didn't like being around so many people. Now you go and there's 2 people walking around in the store. Where the fuck are all the people at? What happened to all the NPCs? Did they fucking zap them out of this simulation somehow? If there's a they or it, did the gamer fucking like create specific pocket realms where only conscious souls go so that they're away from other souls and not speaking their truth to them? Does it sort of compartmentalize us in this realm? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say there's 100 different versions of Publix. And in one version where I'm an NPC, there are tons of other people. And I shop and everybody's there, and you see kids running around and running out in front of people with cars, and parents are trying to watch their kid and all this. But the second I become conscious, it's almost like the creator of the realm. It's like, well, I don't want that one talking to people. Okay, so when he starts to drive to Publix, we'll shift him into the other timeline. You know, he might see a synchronicity or something when it happens, or a deja vu. And then when he gets to Publix, he's in his own little version. I'll allow other conscious souls to be in that version. That way, if he does spark a conversation with someone, you know, he's not going to tell them anything they don't already know. So, you know, but I don't know, it just feels like there's less people in the reality, even on the roads, even on the roads. The other day, there was actually traffic, and I was surprised about it because I used to experience traffic all the time. every time I drove by it, now it's like there's some cars on the road. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what happened? I was like, man, did the injection really get rid of that many fucking people? Or maybe those are NPCs. Maybe the majority of the realm is populated by NPCs. And it just seemed more populated before when I wasn't aware of them. And then maybe it's the awareness that deletes the NPCs out of your realm. And now there just seems like there's less people. I mean, who knows? We could ponder this shit till the end of fucking time. The fact that we can ponder this shit till the end of fucking time tells me we're in a simulation and there is no truth to be found. I felt that before too. Things feel more empty. Yeah. And not just the stores, but me as a human. I feel more empty with the realm. I like that thinking. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if it's a good thing, a bad thing. When there's less people, actually, it doesn't feel good. It feels almost like lonely or like I'm in a realm all by myself on the edge of the fucking universe. But do I like it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is to like it or dislike it. I'm just noticing the weird anomalies. A sort of cosmic shadow banning. I can relate to that. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to put it. Cosmic shadow banning. That's funny, John. They were saying like I'm being silenced by something, and this thing, whatever it is, loves to throw little cues at me to let me know. Oh yeah, and it's constantly aware. It's constantly got someone to just shit on your thoughts. Like there's going to, like if you propose your thoughts or ideas to somebody, there's always going to be a third party that instantly gets mad or agitated or starts, and I mean, like causes chaos in our lives. Like the realm causes chaos in our lives. How they deal with this shit. The only way I know how to talk to aliens rays is through mind-altering substances, and they're usually not nice guys. They're not nice. They're usually motherfuckers. They'll say just hateful shit to you. You're nothing. You're useless. You're a prompt in somebody's computer. You're a fucking just another prompt. There's millions of prompts. You're just another one. You're nothing. You're useless. Like imagine being told that for like 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever the hell the shrooms took. Reality is procedurally generated. I don't know, Kelvin. I think that there's a they, and they announced something like that recently, that we create the reality, that we generate it based on our beliefs. And that's why that's why they push the whole, we're on a ball flying through space. There's billions of other balls so that we can create this like endless universe, but it's limited. It's limited. It's not endless. There's a limit to how far up you can go and how far out you can go, how far south you can go. How many new graveyards? None. Built in the course of your life. Lots of people dying. Where are the bodies? So the graveyard thing's weird. Another indication that we're in a simulation, right? There's graveyards in simulations. If you're undead, you run past several graveyards in your starting area. Do they ever grow though? Do you ever see a grave get added to it? No. Some people will say, oh no, people just can't afford funerals anymore. Bullshit. There's plenty of people that can afford a fucking funeral. Not everybody burns their loved ones because they're poor and broke and can't afford a $20,000 fucking funeral. So a lot of people don't bury bodies because they're getting them burnt up. They're just getting the ashes. They're getting them cremated, you know? So you would say that could explain why there isn't so much growth in graveyards, but still there's tons. I mean, come on, man, millions of people are dying every year. You know what I'm saying? There would be tons of fucking new, but nope, no new graveyards in like, what is it, 20 years or the last 27 years or something like that. It's like, what? How? Where are all the dead people going? Nobody dies. There's a fear of death in the simulation, but the truth is, you have quantum immortality. Nobody actually dies. And if you see somebody die, they were probably an NPC. Chris, are you saying your mom was an NPC? I don't know. Sometimes she acted like a fucking NPC. Where you want to put your ashes? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm dead. Throw me over an Amazon rainforest with a zip line or something. Race, I always said, let me die naturally, but that's not possible. They literally won't let me die the way that I want to die. So I wanted to die one of two ways. I either want to just take my body, put it out in the woods, and let the vultures, the fucking ants, the worms, and the coyotes do the damage. Let them have my body. Why wouldn't you? Why are you putting my body in a big sealed box and sticking it under? That's weird. That's weird. Like, what are you doing? The motherfucker's dead. You dressed him up nice and stuck him in a box. A $10,000 box. Like, what are you doing? Well, anyways, I say just put me out in the woods and let these motherfuckers eat me. Why are you wasting 200 pounds, whatever I'm, weighing when I die, of meat? Feed the fucking animals and bugs or bury me under like an oak or a cedar or something, and then plant a tree right on top of my body. That way, it's fucking roots go down into my bones and shit and absorb my body into the tree, and then I'll just be a tree peacefully until I catch on fire or don't get enough rain. Then I'll die there too. Race, you're doing sports betting? What? Man, make me some money, bro. Please, bet 10 grand, win back 100 grand, and then donate 10 grand to me. Here, I'll wish it upon you, Race. I wish you to win 100 grand. Wish it back upon me too, dude. Who knows? Maybe there's some fucking rich, like, football player or something that watches my channel and loves my channel. Who knows, bro? Anything's possible. It's like, I'll donate this bald, random fucking trailer park dude some money. Like, yes, score, baby. I'm actually done gambling. What? Then Zam donates that 10 G's to me because he's a real one. Bro, why you gotta take my money as soon as I get it? You know what, Matt? Speaking of this reality and archons using humans to fuck with you, you are the archon. You want my money. You knew how poor I was. You son of a bitch. You're way more wealthier than I am, motherfucker. Want my money? Shit. If you really needed it, I'd give it to you, but I really need it, motherfucker. So I don't know. I guess we would split it down the middle. Or I would just fly you and your old lady out here and you guys could sleep in the living room. in my dingy fucking double wide, baby. And you guys can live rent free, bro. Brands with AI and become rich. Bro, I'm trying. What can we do? I'm trying to even get one YouTube channel, like my AI video guy. Dude, I've put, you could say in my last 5 videos, you could say the first 20 I uploaded were shit. But in my last video, my last one video, the one I did that's like war chants or whatever, the Greeks and the Zulus. I wanted to do some other ones too, but man, just doing those two took fucking like 10 hours, bro. Sitting there editing and lining up the scenes to all the beats and just that shit takes forever, dude. And I might get like 100 views on one of them videos. Like, bro, it's like this video costed me $50, like material wise, to make it 10 hours. And it's like, man, you know, I don't know. I think that we're scripted to be successful or financially struggling. You're either going to make it or you're not, and it's scripted. Maybe you can go from being, poor and poverty to hitting it, but I don't know, man. It's like, I think about just to have the mental comfort, like to have a bed rest of money, a little cushion of money, but just the reality does not have that for me. Yeah, it seems like half the NPCs at least have disappeared. Yeah, something's wrong. There's just definitely, and people say, oh, it's COVID. But dude, that shit's been done like 5 years. Well, you could say like 3 years it's been done because they carried it on for a couple years. But it's like, okay, we're done with that part now. Like, but it's almost like they use things like that as an excuse. So here's the way it works. They run a black project. They see that this black project, even though dangerous, has the potential to accomplish their goal, but it might wipe out a chunk of humans. So what they do is they go, hey, there's a evil virus. Everybody go into your houses, They run the program. That way, if anybody disappears or ends up missing, oh, it must have been the fucking virus or whatever. That's what they do. They take care of themselves with events, basically. Like when they started trying to normalize like men being women and all that, it's because they knew they were the ones corrupting our hormones. Do you know what a low testosterone does that nobody talks about? They talk about the depression and the fatigue. Do you know what low depression does? It makes you antisocial. It makes it where you don't want to talk to anybody. You want to get in your room and just stay there and be left alone. That's what a low testosterone does. So they lower everybody's testosterone so that they're all what humanity has become. All these like beta male bitch tit men walking around. And then they normalize being a femboy because they knew people's hormones were going to get fucked up by them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like they do all this shit because they know what's going to happen. The program is low on RAM, high CPU usage, memory white. I don't know. Crypto is a Ponzi scheme. Hey, there's quite a few people in this. Hey, Race, if crypto is a Ponzi scheme, I sure do wish I was one of the ones that made $1 billion off of it when it happened. AI is artificial intelligence that can make you rich. How can AI make you rich, though? There's another stock market. I have my $25 a month fucking chat GTP. What do I need to do with her to get rich? She could write books. If I sat there and just thought, blah, 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 she could write a book for me. But books don't make you no money. Books really don't make you no money. And I was thinking about doing a book, but it would probably be 20 pages long. I mean, could you call that a book? More like a pamphlet. Just a my theory of everything type book. We're in a simulation. Here's all the evidence I've compiled and gathered. You don't need a fucking 200 page or 300, 400 page book. You could do that in 10 pages, honestly. I was thinking about doing something like that, but you know, I'd get 2 book sales, maybe 10 at most, and that'd be that. I'd make my $100 and yeah, Race, has it made you rich? Let's talk about it. Just look into Nathan and look into making AI agents. You can easily make $40,000 to $50,000 a month if you put your mind to it. Look into what? What is N8N? Anaden? Look into Anaden? What's that? I don't know. I don't know about it, Race. I don't know anything about making money with AI. I'm sort of trying to do that because I use AI video and audio to make videos, but they don't do well. I'll tell you guys right now, actually. I mean, I don't need to fucking talk about it. I could just. I just think frozen, man. Why you always got to be a pain in the ass? Like, just straight up. Fuck all this technical, complicated, just reality. Why you always got to be a pain in the ass? Plain and fucking simple. Plain. So why you got to be annoying to me? You're a reality, God, gamer, create. You're a clown. You're a weirdo, dude. You're a fucking weird ass, fuck boy ass bitch. This reality's a clown, dude. It's got to be some annoyance all the time. Like, what is this? Like, oh, let me create a reality. It's fucking annoying. Hey, so the one I've got that's got the highest views is my Tar Mouth video, which was new metal plus breakout dubstep hybrid. That video, or no, I'm sorry. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 videos in, you can say I'm closer to properly edited. I would actually say the last 4 videos I've properly edited. The last 1 video I may have over edited, but I'm still learning. But, you know, 869 views, which ain't bad, but that's my best one. The rest of them like 200 views, 130 views, 136 views, 190, 304. Yeah, just shit. I understand the oldies ones not getting a lot of views because anybody that's into oldies, they don't want to see AI. But I'm a huge fan of oldies. I love oldies. It's like one of my favorite genres of fucking music. So, of course, if I'm making mixed genres or hybrid music, I got to include. I did 2 of oldies. I like oldies so much. I love Motown and mind you, underdeveloped business that might need your website or AI agents to book appointments and talk back to people using AI language chatbots. and reach out to them and remote close them over the phone. Charge small companies like $5,000 for a one-time payment and a recurring membership, and give them the test demo. I've seen people doing that, Race. I would like to create music videos for people. Like, I'm talking about actual musical artists. I would like to use AI to make their music videos. I would like to create specific songs for people. So I would like to make specific songs for people. I made this one again. I'll show, or I can. Oh yeah, I can share the tab and then fucking just play it. I made this one, but I can't upload it. It's more of a fun. I think you guys will like it. Hold on, I think it's funny. Some people might think it's a little brutal, but hey, that's just who I am. I sacrificed so much of my life. Can I at least get laid? I've been robbing most of my money. Can I at least get a blowjob? I'm just kidding. I don't need to get laid or a blowjob. I mean, I wouldn't mind one, but you know. Anyways, here, check this song out. And drop the fuck. Oh wait, I gotta remind it. Where are we at? Here. There we go. But what I mean by like a personalized song, so I could make a song. So I want to sit down with somebody that's about to marry a woman, right? And he's like, the first time I seen her was at the Starbucks. I fell in love with her. I met her through her sister. You know, just tell me how you met your old lady. Tell me what you love about her, the special things that just, and then boom, I could write out the lyrics to a whole song for them. Literally, like they could have a wedding song that is literally customized to their wife, you know. AI music sucks. Okay. Thank you. So let's talk about Hillary Clinton. I stomped the head of this motherfucking bitchin'. Watch her brains pop out while she glitching. You're gonna watch it and enjoy it, quit snitching. Now let's move on to Joe Biden. I treat him like a shoe and I would slide in. Put my Glock into his pool while he's smiling. And pop the top off his balloon from inside him. Oh my God. Now let's move on to every politician. And drop the fucking bomb to put an end to their condition. Now let's move on to a world without no leaders. It might do us some good to coexist without the bleeders. Now let's move on to Mr. Soros. I would split him in two. I'm a poor host with an axe and a hatchet and a gormos, with a compassion that would match a fucking war ghost. Now let's talk about Mr. George Bush. If you stood between 11, you would give the ones a push. And let's talk about how he's a liar, how I doubt these buildings fell to some fire, how aluminum on concrete is a joke, like bringing down a mountain with the motherfucking Pope. Now let's move on to every politician and drop the fucking bomb to put an end to their condition. Now let's move on to a world without no leaders. It might do us some good to coexist without the bleeders. Save this final spot for Barack Obama. Your girl has got a cock. I put that on my mama. Like a llama, yo ass been pop, Big Mike break. No, I won't stop. I'm just getting started. We both know Barack just shit it when he fought it. His littered undergarments prove that Michael's got a sausage that can stretch apart a cosmic rip inside a fucking cross stitch. Now let's move on to every politician and drop the fucking bomb to put an end to their condition. Yeah, it's not bad. AI music doesn't suck, bro. Bro, wasn't that decent? Wasn't that one decent? Rays, you're just a hater, bro. Oh, wait, who was it that said AI? Or Viru, I'm sorry, Ray. I'm picking on Ray. Viru, you're a hater. Oh, he even said no hate. But anything AI is garbage. No beef. Man, dude, I wrote that whole song for you, motherfucker, and you're hating on me? AI is disrespectful because it may use an organic singer's voice to make some new fake. Be it 50 Cent. Bro, I'm singing some of this shit. I'm the one singing that shit, bro. What the hell? Piru, you son of a bitch. Let me find an example. I usually delete my examples. Uh, here. Where's one that I did with my voice? Hold on one sec, guys. If I do this. Or whoops. Hold on, let me hear this. No. Let's move on. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this real quick. AI needs to be taught a lesson. What up, T? You didn't miss shit. Uh, I'm not sober. What's wrong? T says, why? Like, why are you asking? I mean, it's a good question. Like, why are you asking? Does it matter? What if I'm shit faced or high as fuck? All right. So I'll do a quick one or whatever. Shit is like, dude, I need to take a tolerance break, not just for tolerance, but dude, this shit's really fucking my lungs up, dude. Like, I'm having trouble singing and shit because of this fucking weed smoke. As I pick up the bowl to take another hit, like some goddamn crack fiend. I'll just do a quick one. Do I have this sharing? Oh yeah, I'm sharing. Okay, so blindfold my soul, left the mighty on a closed-in dawn. Blind of mind, let them roam, let them mighty on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Blindfold my soul, left the mighty on a closed-in dawn. Blind of mind, let them roam, let them mighty on their own. Blind, let them roll again. All right, so we'll do that. Save, cover, cover. Wait, am I doing this right? Cover, continue. All right, so watch. Viru speech increase to level 4. What the hell? All right, so it's got the one I made. Blindfold. Now watch. What prompt? Let me do the I don't know how to copy prompts on this one. How do you copy prompts? This prompt came out great. I really like it. The grunge one I made, or well, I could say you could say my description, but Monday made it. You know, let's do this style. Somebody tell me a style of music they like a lot. Don't just say rock. Say, you know, acid rock, heavy metal, symphony rock, or you know, tell me a specific type of music you really like. What up, Vazen? Upon the storms of calamity, stars screaming. No, Vazen. I don't think it's this serious. I really just think we're simulations, dude. I don't think it's like that complicated or dramatic. But God's whisper echoes of unholy maleficent beneath us machines that glitch through temporal mazes like infinitesimal fragments and infernal. Yeah, I just think they created a simulation to torment very intelligent creatures, and we become sentient in the simulation while we are the creatures of the game. Farm experience, new glam rock, Def Leppard. Okay, I can't say the name, but oh wait, I forgot I have to do that. Do I have to do that? Do I have to write the lyrics? I'll just do it. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, let them rot here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. No, a closed-in dome. End dome. Oh no, let them rot here on their own. I mean, it's basically the same, but I say left them right here on their own. Left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Reincarnation. Blind, let them roll again. So I'll do. Oh, wait, you said glam rock. Glam rock, similar to Def Leppard. It may not let me generate that. What? Why is this telling me a thing to do? Bitch. What the fuck was that about? Couldn't generate that because it's saying Def Leppard. Hold on, let me say 80s glam rock. How do you want, like up or no? I'll just say that 80s glam rock. Let's do that one. And then let AI rewrite 80s glam rock, electrical guitars, blah blah, and we'll do that one, and we'll see how these came out. And you guys have seen how quick I recorded. It's a 28-second little thing I did where I sang along the little lyrics or whatever. Excuse me, geez. Oh yeah, technically those were random lyrics that I made up, by the way, not extra fancy truth shit for the time being. Oh, dude, I wish you would have said that, Vazen. I would have put that in there. Hold on, let me do it. Where's my thing? You know what? I'll make this the chorus. Let's do that. Chorus. So that's the chorus. Let me do verse 1. If you guys ever see me sticking my tongue out, I've always done that my whole life. When I'm doing something or I'm painting or drawing or even doing construction, I'll sit there like this. I don't know why I do that. my tongue, fucking sparks are flying. I got my damn tongue out like fucking. Anyways, all right, there's this chorus. There we go. All right, let's do this one. Let's hear one of the ones that you can listen to them while they're loading. That's what's pretty cool. Like this one ain't, well, now it's done. But before its time came up, I could actually listen to it while it was loading. It was already generating it. This program so far is better than Udio.
Blindfold my soul, write it on a closed-in door. Blind my mind, let them roam, let them write it on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Blindfold my soul, left them write it on a closed-in door. Blind my mind, let them roam, let them write it on their own.
That's trash. That's a Dookie Boys song. Yeah, that one sucked.
Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in door. Blind of mind, let them roam, let them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Outfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in door. Blind of mind, let them roam, let them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. And they hold my trail, money on a case. We all believe it, then we overflow it all. For my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, let them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Blind for my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, let them right here on their own.
Man, I put in one verse. You could call it a verse or a chorus or whatever. That's all I put, and it made a 2-minute song. That one actually came out decent. The other ones, but let's hear the ones that have a little bit more lyrics.
Up on the storms of calamity, stars scream in silence, God's whisper echoes of a holy maleficent.
You guys hate this shit? Do you guys hate the AI music? I love this shit. Okay, you guys hate this shit? It makes you want to slap a bear? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Does that mean it pumped you up? Or I'm gonna play one of the newer ones. I'm sorry.
Upon the storms of calamity, stars scream in silent skies, whisper echoes of unholy maleficence beneath us, machines that glitch through temporal mazes like infinitesimal fragments in inferno. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Clock spiral into quantum glitches. Time whispers unequivocal, finality beyond the skies of this chaotic simulacrum.
It's weird the song goes on for 3 minutes because I didn't even add a second chorus. I just put that second verse. Never mind. This one's not going to have us. It's just going to have an outro. Or actually, the second verse, we're going to replace that one. I'm sorry. Dude, my keyboard's all fucked up. I fucking spilled coffee into that motherfucker, bro. We gotta leave it diddled or no diddied. Did you say diddied? Gets diddied. Oh god. No, we'll leave it like that.
Beneath us machines that glitch through temporal mazes, like infinitesimal fragments in inferno. Blindfold my soul, let them ride here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, let them ride.
I like this one so far.
Upon the storms of calamity, stars scream in silence. God's whisper echoes of unholy maleficence. Beneath us machines that glitch through temporal mazes, like infinitesimal fragments. Inferno. Blindfold my soul, let them ride here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam. Quantum dots, earth in a field of light.
I don't like the chorus. The chorus, this one was really good until he sang the chorus, and it's like, man.
Dancing in a field of lollipop sweet soliloquies of quantum dots, of psycho malignant terrorized. Of fire, yes, right. The tangible light, yes. Until one answer wanders off and gets dead. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, let them ride here on their own. Blindfold, let them ride. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome.
I don't like the chorus on that one. Now, this one sounds 80s, bro. Sometimes the AI even like makes the quality of sound like the era you're asking for. I mean, this sounds like a song from the 80s. I mean, it sounds like I'm listening to it on a fucking tape recorder. Yeah, I'm not going to just keep adding tons of verses to this song, make it a fucking 10-minute song, because I don't know if you're doing another verse or if you're saying some random shit, but...
Upon the storms of calamity, stars scream in silence, and God's whisper echoes of unholy maleficence. Beneath us, machines that glitch through temporal mazes, like infinitesimal.
The lyrics are whatever, but the sound's decent. the sound is decent.
Fragments and inferno, blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Psycho, dancing in a field of lollipops, sweet soliloquies of quantum dots of psycho, malignant, terrorized, atoms rotating at speeds of intangible measures until one atom wanders off and gets dead. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in dome. Blind the mind, let them.
No, I've noticed that, Viru. I've also noticed that, but I mean, we can keep talking about how miserable the realm is over and over and over and over and over again. At some point, I've got to stop worrying about views or how many people are watching me and start worrying about like my mental sanity. 1 or 2 hours late. What up, Roshi? All right, so I'm gonna do this. We have the Upon the Storms one. We have the chorus. Verse 2 is going to be. So, Faison, I'm curious, when you like, hold on. Or never mind, it doesn't matter. You really got a thing for language, don't you? Like you hear certain words and it like arouses you in some sort of way, doesn't it? Oh, wait. Did I get the clock spiral? I thought you did a third verse, didn't you? Oh, no, you only did 2 verses. I thought you did a third one, Basin. Oh, yeah, here. Within this limited. All right, so let me put the chorus in between these motherfuckers real quick. And in fucking what? 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Real time 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Not me like reading comments or getting off topic. But like real work time in 5 minutes. Why am I writing this? I copied. Anyways, of course. Anyways. In 5 minutes, about whatever. Call it 10 minutes. Who cares? 10 minutes, I made a whole song. Or wait, Vazen, this is your song. You pretty much wrote it. I just did the chorus. Dude, can you tell me what style of music you wanted in? You like don't you like orchestral, like epic chants and stuff like that or something? I'm trying to remember. Typonosticism. I love the last track on the Typonosticism. I hated that whole video, Zane. I hated making it. I did it for T because he wanted it. He asked for it, and I love the dude. So I was like, I got to get through this bit. But dude, I hated it. I couldn't get a good sounding song with those prompts to say, dude, I sat there for hours, bro. Just like listening, deleting, like hours, dude. Just getting a deep baritone singer with chants was like hard for some reason. And especially if I included like elements of typo negative, like rock, guitar, drums. It just became a mess. But there were a couple on there that were okay. I'm glad you liked one of them. But I hated making that video, dude. What's the software called? This one's Suno. Oh, did I already click? Oh, yeah. Is Vason still around? Vason can drop a whole paragraph, fucking weird language shit, but not big. He'll be nipped it in. He won't respond to me. Like it's something that would take him 3 seconds. Like, oh, I like this kind of music. There he is. Oh, I did not have a particular style in mind while writing these out. But how about melodic cosmic doom metal? Melodic cosmic doom metal. Wait a second. Why do I have new ones? Whatever. I'll do this one. And then I'll do this one. And we have completed a full song in about 10 minutes, whatever, 10 minutes. It's not done loading, but I can already probably start listening to one of them. Here, let's hear it. It's going to be like a 5 or 6 minute song if I'm guessing correctly, because there's a lot in his verses. And if it's slow and melodic, it's going to take a long time to get through all that. Just a tad louder. I can't turn it up anymore on my end. Yeah, I can't.
On the storms of calamity, stars scream in silence, God's whisper echoes of unholy maleficence beneath us, machines that glitch through temporal mazes like infinitesimal fragments in inferno. Blindfold my soul, let them right here on a closed-in door. Blind the mind, let them roam, let them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Clock spiral into quantum glitches. Time whispers sonic wave a call. Finality beyond the skies of this chaotic simulacrum. We soar through the veils of tempestuous carnage, dissipating, cause it cannot. Blindfold my soul, left the body on a closed-in door. Let them lie, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Lie, let them roll again. Blindfold my maleficence beneath us machines that glitch through temporal mazes.
Do you guys like the death metal voice thing? Do you guys like that? Do you guys like that shit? I'm not a fan of it, dude. I've very rarely heard it used musically where I liked it. Man, it's very rare that I like that type of singing. Just like, what the fuck? Just hearing that motherfucker makes me want to clear my throat.
Beneath us, machines that glitch through temporal mazes like infinitesimal fragments in inferno. Blindfolds my soul, left them right here on a closing down. Let them lie, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Let them roll again. Blindfolds my soul, left them right here on a closing down. Let them lie, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Let them roll again. Clock spiral into into quantum glitches. Time whispers unequivocal finality beyond the skies of this chaotic simulacrum. For we soar through the veils of tempestuous carnage, dissipated cosmic melee. Blindfolds my soul of the road here on the closing down. Blind of mind, let it roll up the upon the storms of calamity, stars screaming, silence go. Fragments in inferno, blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in door. Blind the mind, let them roll, left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Clocks spiral into quantum glitches. Time whispers unequivocal finality beyond the skies of this chaotic simulacrum. For we saw through the veils of tempestuous carnage, dissipating cosmic my soul left them right here on the closed-in door. Blind the mind, let them roll, left them right here on the...
Which one do you like, Vazen? Did you like that sound at least? Was that what you were going for? Slow gothic. What did you say? I can't remember. Slow gothic doom metal or some shit you said? Lord, please intervene in my life. I'm struggling. I need help. I need supernatural healing. If you keep ignoring my prayers, Lord, I will cause damage. I made a political song earlier, John, where I put in the lyrics or whatever, the whole lyrics to the song, but now is this not massively mad except for this? What happens when one dares head fast in the stellar lands of sacred innovation, shining, forging, and Ernest? I like the very early James Hetfield voice from Kill 'Em All. Rough, throaty, screaming. Oh yeah, I could probably get that. It depends on the kind of. I just redid this same song, but with like southern bluesy style.
Upon a storm of calamity, stars scream in silence. God's whisper echoes of unholy maleficence.
This one's good.
Beneath the
So far, this one to me is really good.
machines that glitch through temporal mazes, like infinitesimal fragments in inferno. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in door. Blind the mind, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again. Blindfold my soul, left them right here on a closed-in door. Blind the mind, let them roam, left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again.
Like in the fucking screen.
My soul. As despair breaks apart the wicked wheels. Let them roll again. Closed in knowledge through temporal mazes, like infinitesimal fragments in inferno. Blindfold my soul, let them right here on a closed-in door. Blind the mind, let them roll, left them right here on their own. Blind, let them roll again.
I like that one too. That was pretty good. Okay, come on, baby girl. Where's my coffee at? Oh, jeez. It's like, what the hell? Hell no. All these were nice. That's the first one. For these shall conjure the congruous thunder that blazes upon your might, for it is time to rip and tear out the veils of wickedness to the end of infernal destruction. Yeah. So I like lifting people up. That's sort of what those tribal war chants were, to, you know, give people like motivation and stuff. But I sort of see it now, like, if I'm being honest, Phase, and it's almost like a character in somebody else's video game saying, when I get out of here, I'm going to kill you. And he's just kind of looking at me laughing, like, okay, little puppet creature. I'm sure you're going to devour me when you die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've acknowledged that I'm a part of something else's creation, and I've come to terms with it. I have no power. I'm not going to go Super Saiyan because of my anger. I'm not going to level up and turn into some entity that's breaking out of this realm. That's just all bullshit, bro. It's all a lie we tell back to ourselves to give ourselves comfort. And, you know, it's unfortunate, dude. I see it every day now. I see the human thing striving for mental comfort zones or trying to feel powerful or like it's the important one. And it's just like, bro, imagine finding out you're a fucking cockroach in somebody else's dumpster pit and trying to be all powerful about it. It's like, bro, we're in a fucking hell realm that suffers every single one of us every single day. We're subjected to an experience that none of us wants to have, to the point that we say that we're soul trapped. This thing has complete power over us. I'm glad people think in their mental delusions, which is something humans do when they're confronted with their harsh reality. I'm glad they think in their mental delusions that they're powerful, or they're going to level up, or they're going to ascend, or they're going to, because of them and their anger, they're really going to beat up this Beelzebub, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it. It's like, come on, bro. That's like a fucking lizard doing that little head bob thing at me, challenging me. It's like, bro, if I slipped and fell the wrong way on top of you, I would crush you dead, motherfucker. What are you challenging? You know what I'm saying? It's almost silly. It's silly. The thing that has complete power over us trapped our souls. We're going to beat him up when we leave. Okay, bro. The thing that generated me up randomly inside its creation, I'm going to beat that thing up. Really? I mean, it sounds real good, but it's like one of them dudes you see that they take their shirt off and they're screaming, they're yelling, and the dude that's all quiet and calm ends up knocking the fuck out of the dude. You know, it's just like, I'm so mighty and powerful. And it's like, no, you're not. Not when shit gets real. Actually, the dude that wasn't making any noise at all was the one that had the more power. So when I think about this reality, I think about the THX intro clips they show in movie theaters, where there's a bunch of realities nested into each other, starting with a city and a snow globe. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a multiverse. I think it's a simulation. But what is the simulation doing? Why is it doing it? What is it capable of doing? What, based on our awareness or consciousness, whatever you want to call it, as entities within the game. Can we shift timelines? I don't know. I think timelines shift on their own. Do we have anything to do with it? I don't know. I don't know. We could talk about it for a million years and we would still not know. It's just another one of them subjects, the multiverse. They're all subjects. I'm actually getting to the point now where I just don't even want to talk anymore. I just want to make music or videos or something. I've actually gotten fuck getting sick of all the things I used to love. Fuck getting sick of even the truth community and watching YouTube videos. And now I'm even just sick of talking. I'm even just sick of talking about it anymore, We're in hell. We're in a simulation. All is lost. We suffer. We struggle. Isn't it obvious? Everybody wake up, please. Can't you see it? What a joke. It's a fucking cosmic joke. This reality is a cosmic joke. That's sort of true, John. But if it's existential, it's existential. No matter if it's a light version of it or not, existential feels pretty bad either way. Yeah, you're right. The reality's so bad that we learn to go numb to it and become stronger. Actually, we become more dead. We don't become stronger. Sure, you can say we deal with atrocities better, but that's because we're detached and disconnected from dealing with them. It's bad that we have to go into a mind-numbed state just to deal with our forced experiment here. Anyways, what a shit show. What a shit show. But I got off the music, so hopefully the views go up. What a joke. Anyways, what a fucking stupid place. The reality's a shit show, bro. And with 9 viewers, it's not that motivating, to be honest, to give you guys a great rant all of a sudden, because who's even going to watch it? The 9 people in here, that's it. Most people are going to watch the beginning of the stream, see me doing the music stuff, and again, tune out because I'm doing the music stuff. And then they're not even going to catch the great rant I do on the end. I'm just going to probably stop making streams or videos, to be honest, guys. Or not videos. I'll probably, if I do keep making, I don't know, it's just getting to this point. I can see it happening. If I do keep making anything truth community-wise, if there is such a fucking thing, it's just going to be videos. Little quick videos, maybe rant videos here and there. I just don't have much else to say. I started doing this to spread truth, and I just don't think I can go any further than I have. John, I'm really sick of the good-heartedness inside of me being used against me to make me do things that I just don't feel like doing no more. I know my videos help people, okay? I know. They help me too. That gets rubbed in my face every time I start to back away, because that's naturally where I want to go. Talk about other shit like what, T? And then people are going to say, oh, that's not the content I want. And then they go on, me doing the music and all that is me kind of talking about other shit. Doing other shit. It's interactive. People can help, say, oh, make a song like this, just it's something to do, but then people don't want to watch that. So I'm just like, fuck this. I'm trying to, and it's my fault because I'm doing music and stuff. I mean, it's truth music. Like my political song was obviously a truth song, but I can't expect people that are into race cars to all of a sudden be into pony back riding. You know what I'm saying? I can't switch it up and expect people to want to watch it. I have another channel, AI Video Guy. I've spent quite a bit of time making those videos over there, and that doesn't seem to be going anywhere, paying off. But what do you mean by talk about what kind of other shit on a truth channel that talks about truth and stuff? What else am I supposed to talk about that's going to keep these people interested in it? And more importantly, keep me interested in it. I'm not just a tool, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just a thing that gets on here for other people. And the truth is, John, this isn't something I can do all the time. It don't matter how positive. If I was getting 100,000 views or something per video, okay, I'm helping a lot of people, but helping fucking 9 or 10 people, and it doesn't get reciprocated that well, to be honest with you, John. So it's like, I can't do this forever anyways, just from a practical sense. We're in the matrix. Doesn't have to be true channel. You like old artifacts? That makes no sense. Giving the narrative. What? You like old artifacts? Given the narrative. What do you mean, Chad? I don't know what you mean by that, dude. You're typing proper. Like, I see you typing like full sentences, no issues, but I don't know what the fuck you just said to me. Were you talking to me? I'm sorry if I'm out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's just yep, that's what's going on now. We're forced into a hell realm or simulation or whatever. You are Mario. You've become sentient in your simulation. Congratulations. The script of the Bible even said that, to stay childlike, didn't it? It told you to stay childlike because ignorance is bliss. It knew that you were better off being ignorant and dumb to the fact that you were being fed off and used by the demonic God that created this realm. It knew it's just better for you to be ignorant. That's what the Illuminati is. They're the ones keeping us ignorant because the truth is dark and evil. The truth is dark, evil, and hard to deal with. Oh, you're talking about, I'm not into that shit now, Marty. I was for a minute. You're talking about like mud flood and shit, bro. I was into that shit for a minute. I'm just not into that shit now. I just don't care. It's a script of the reality. And it's just another clue that leads you to simulation theory. That getting into that stuff would be me taking a step back, not forward. I used to be into that. I'm not into that shit now. I don't really care. Yeah. Yep, sir. Yes, sir. If I don't have any music going, then in between my rants about truth community type stuff, it's very silent and boring. You just like hear me like using my grinder and making my bowl so I can smoke some more weed. It's boring. You know, so I'm probably just going to go back to making videos if I do make any videos. Yeah, we could embrace the silence together, sure. Yeah, sometimes the silence feels good, but you know, it doesn't make for a great stream. Imagine me uploading a YouTube video called Embrace the Silence that was 30 minutes long of me just sitting there. I wouldn't get too many likes on that video. Yeah, it's and actually, guys, if you see it the way that I see it, you see it so often everywhere now. It's ridiculous. It's a simulation. People like are sims or programs themselves. I mean, to the point we even call them like NPCs. And like if I go and I click YouTube and let me get on my AI video guide channel and click YouTube and see what videos pop up. Hey, my video popped up. I'm live streaming. It's showing I guess I'm subscribed to my channel. But we have what happens when you wear this outfit out in public, some Barbie dolled up hoe looking girl with big giant titties, and she looks AI, just sexual shit. Something about YouTube monetization, GTA 5, but it's in Dubai, remixed by AI. I've seen a lot of that guy's videos. I'm subscribed to him. Another video of hoe shit, some Asian girl's titties jiggling. Another video of some hoe shit, or pop people dancing in their ignorance. And hoe shit. African tribe tries a compound bow for the first time. Wow, that's exciting. What else do we got here? There is a lot of hoe shit on my AI video guide channel. What's that about? A lot of fucking like sexual type shit. I mean, it's mostly AI shit because that's what I haven't subscribed to like 2 channels on this channel. They're both AI, but it's just all like dumb shit. Dumb shit, bro. There's no substance in this realm. There's nothing here that matters. On June 30th, what? Oh, well, a monthly stream should do not too much of a fan of daily streams. They be rushing everything a lot, and then after that, nothing. Yeah, I don't know what to do, what the right thing to do is. I thought streamers streamed all the time, but that you get burnt out doing that, especially if you're just streaming, talking about, like if I was streaming playing video games or streaming watching shows or streaming doing like the music, you always have something to do, but streaming, talking about truth, it just doesn't make sense. Or it does make sense actually. But what they will eventually find out is you run out of things to say. The channel Dop Funk has some really good Tupac AI voice conversion tracks, sound just like Pac. I believe it. There's AIs that aren't restricted. They're way more complicated. They're not as user friendly. I don't care that much to get involved with them, but there are ones where you could say whatever you want. I think even pornographic stuff, you can do that in prompts, and it'll pop up like showing you what you said. So them being able to replicate Tupac, actually, AI could replicate Tupac's voice in about 20 seconds of listening to him, his exact voice. Just 30 seconds of hearing him talk. I believe it. And then you'll be able to say, use the Tupac voice, and you'll rap over a track, and it'll be his voice rapping for you, you know? It's going to get to that point. Get to that point. I mean, now you can just say, you can type it all out like we did earlier. You could just say it with your voice, type it with your voice, press enter, and Tupac raps it for you. It's just, that's crazy. It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. But yeah, life still's a shithole, isn't it? No matter how interesting it gets, it's only an interesting shithole. It's only like putting perfume on a fucking pig, isn't it? This realm, this hell dookie boy realm. And as far as views and stuff go, the truth is I was doing much better views when I wasn't talking about the simulation stuff either. I mean, I always brought up simulation, but I didn't take it so serious like I've been taking it for the past few months. And that scared a lot of people away. When I made that one, what was that video called? That scared a chunk of people away. That video is gone now. It was called Everything is Nothing. I remember that video scared the shit out of people. Man, I got nothing but like scary comments. People are like, "Why would you say this? This can't be true. Why would you say that?" Just like, it's true. Everything's nothing. I mean, anyways, but also ironic. 2 months ago in live chat, I attempted to discuss that if you felt burnt out, you can take a break. You denied that, still wanted to stream every day, and here we are now. Nice, huh? Yeah, you were right, Basin. Do you want me to say that? You were right. I remember you saying that too. I actually remember you saying that. But yeah, from my perspective, I was like, no, I got to be on here all the time. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why I thought that. Because I know people personally that stream and they do well. And that's what they do. They live on them, but they game. They're a gamer. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Anyways. So I was looking at it from that perspective, but no, it's not, you can't do the truth all the time. Unless you want to go insane. See, one moment I shall do this. I go, one moment ago I shall do this 24/7. Now later on, oh, I am tired of this no more. Let's see, one moment ago I shall do this 24/7. What are you saying? Are you saying me, Basin? Yeah, that's what happened. I got burnt out from it. Not burnt. Did I get burnt out? Well, there's nothing to talk about. If I say we're in a simulation, we're all sims. It's obvious. Look, history, limited environment, moving, give you all the facts. Yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the day before that. It's like, got 1 month left before having to go back to wage new job. Yeah, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months max. 3 months max. Life's a bitch. I will plug back into the job simulator. Not just me. What happens in general, Basin? Are you saying people get burnt out in general? There's nothing to talk about. And when you're in my shoes, I'll say this. When you're in my shoes, from my perspective, and people are like, Chris, check out this. Chris, you need to look into this. Chris, this and this. It's like, first off, for the most part, I've already looked into 95% of what people are telling me I need to look into. And second off, I just don't care anymore. Like, believing this thoughts that I've been having lately, you could say, sort of makes me see reality as a shithole simulation. I'm a character in it. So, for me to look into this and I'm like, okay, so you want me to read the book of the shithole reality scripted fuckhole realm that I'm not interested in anymore? Fuck this reality. I don't care about it. It's a hellhole. We suffer and struggle. The humans suffer and struggle. The souls suffer and struggle, if there's such a thing. Us, we do. We suffer and struggle, period, end of discussion. That's what I know for sure. Been saying that for years. Whether it's a simulation or a spirit realm or whatever people want to fucking tell you that it is, we suffer in it for the most part. Period. Again, period. End of discussion. I'm not here to debate it. That's just the way it is. And then people will want to debate it. And then I don't want to deal with a debate because it's not like I just came to this conclusion in this moment. It took me fucking 20 years to come to these conclusions. You're not going to say anything to me that alters my perspective. I mean, it's true, but just very rare where somebody said, like all the conclusions I've come to, I sort of come to on my own. That's just the way it is. For years and years of looking into this reality and wondering about this reality, just being who I am, the type of guy the guy that questions things. I've been this way my whole life. I've been looking into things my whole life. Actually, some of the shit motherfuckers tell me look into, I looked into 10 years ago. Like people will link me a video of Bobby, what's his name? Hermit, whatever. And it's like, dude, I've been listening to that guy in his fucking crazy rants 10 years ago. I was listening to him. People link me shit about Dick Gregory. Like, yeah, I was listening to Dick Gregory 15 fucking years ago. Like, I know who these people are already. Like, but it's not like I think I'm good at my job. If there is a job as being a truth seeker, I think I'm the perfect person for it. Unfortunately, it don't always work out for me. It don't work out for me all the time. That's life. It's not interested in working out for me, right? Right? Am I wrong about that? Do you guys get a different impression than that? If I exit, oh yeah, that's all its own window. So let me exit all those and just stream. Oh no, this just happens in general, not just you. A lot of us. Hey man, how you doing? Oh, what's up, Red Pill? I'm doing all right, dude. Well, I'm doing all right now. I'm actually. I woke up today. Actually, yesterday. I think it started yesterday. Again, I don't know if it's medical depression or whatever, but just man, woke up like not wanting to wake up type shit. Just just hell got to me. Hell's been getting to me a lot the last couple of days, especially. 2001 got me researching shit. I was researching shit way before Alex Jones, probably in like. Do you guys remember Unsolved Mysteries where they were always talking about like strange phenomenon, UFOs, and blah blah? I was into weird shit even back then. Like, there's something else going on here. I mean, I always knew there was something else going on here, but like as far as it being a goddamn simulation, I mean, I didn't know all that back then. But incorporate more 33s. Alex at first was about truth. Alex now money, clout. That don't even look like Alex Jones, bro. His face looks different. It looks like a totally different person. Why does that happen to celebrities so often? Like, how do they change so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I lost, let's say I'm 170 right now. If I lost fucking 30 pounds, you'd see it. I'd be really super thin. Just there'd be nothing left to me. But you would still see it's me though. I wouldn't like look like this totally new fucking person with a new head and a new face and like well, anyways. You're gonna find positive even in the middle of a turd. Yeah, I've preached that too, Red Pill, but those are on the days where I don't wake up feeling like dog shit. Usually I'll say something like that too. Don't let hell consume you. Try to make the best of hell, but then I'll get days like this and I'm like, burn this fucking reality. I've been into this shit since I was a kid. Conspiracy, truth, occult, esoteric. Yeah, I never got into occult. I never got into occult. I mean, I've looked into it a lot, but I never got into it. I'm not into that shit. I'm not into Ouija boards and casting witchcraft spells and all this fucking silly shit. Oh, Alex Jones comes out to 33? What, in like gematria or something? Never even asked. What is this new crown? Oh, that's something they do where. Actually, I can't remember now. What is it? It's something like the more you participate, you get experience points or something. Bill Hicks returned. Haha. Yes, phase, and you can turn it off and set it. I am more sick of the suffering and injustice here than anything else. I have my days where it all seems, yeah, dude, just the past 2 days for me, not just pointless, but godly. I mean, just, this is just a simulation, nothing matters. Ooh, just fuck this reality. I'm sick of being in it, sick of pondering it. Like, it's unfortunate that people that truly want substance, truth seekers, end up in a fucking mental torture chamber. It's just like, man, who the fuck created? Why the fuck would they have created? What created it? Not who, maybe what created a realm like this? What the fuck is it for? Again, if I became sentient in a Grand Theft Auto video game, I would probably be saying the same questions. How do I get out? Where do I go? Is there a limit to my ceiling? Yes. Is there a limit to my walls? Yes. I'm trapped. I'm in a little area. What about history? Is history real? Nope. All of it's mysterious and weird. It's almost like we just loaded in. Actually, you can see animals loaded in mass. Sometimes they all get loaded in on a downward dive and die instantly because the whole 1,000 birds just ran into the concrete. They ran into the ground. And you'll see bodies there. It's like, that was an interesting thing to do. Just load it in. They didn't even know where the fuck they were flying. They loaded in so quick. But anyways, yeah, we would have all these things. I'd be saying, why is this reality so weird, man? There's always evil, and it's almost like the only ones that have power are the evil. Yeah, I would be saying that if I was in the video game. If I was an NPC in Grand Theft Auto, I'd be saying the same thing. I've decided to play the game, but also questioning and keeping in mind of what this place is. I treat this reality literally like it's a video game now, like it's a simulation. It's a total simulation. It's literally like a job simulator or an exercise simulator or a create videos or streaming simulator. It's just a simulation. If a massive quake hits Hollywood on my birthday, I'll know this is a program. Hopefully nobody innocent dies in that earthquake. My life is changing drastically quick. There are less than 24 hours in a day now. Yes. There's, what did they say? It's like there's 18 hours in the day now. My life is, this reality has fucked me over 1,000,000 times. I thought about suicide and mass murder a quadrillion times, but at the end of the day, I still want to keep pushing through. I don't know why. Wait a second. I'm sorry, John. I was actually in my own mind during that comment. One sec. All right, so that's weird. All right, so the thought that went through my head, who said that? Monster said, my life is changing drastically quick. There are less than 24 hours in the day now. And supposedly that's proven. Supposedly. Again, I don't know. I'm not any of these monks that do these daily chants that take 24 hours to do. Supposedly there's monks, they have like, and literally they can't do their 24-hour chants anymore. There's just not enough time in the day. So, and then they said, I remember seeing them say that it's now the equivalence of 18 hours. And it's like, time's an interesting thing though. It's the realm that controls the rate of time. This realm is so evil that it will speed your time up when you're enjoying your life, and then it'll slow down your perception of time when you're suffering and struggling and unhappy. If everybody's days are going by faster, does that mean that we're not struggling enough? What does that mean? Well, anyways, I just got a weird thought in my head. Anyways, whatever, man. Everything's energy. This realm's complicated. Now, when is your birthday, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, what is your birthday? How are we going to know if the earthquake happened on your birthday? What if the earthquake just happens? You're like, hey guys, today was my birthday. We'll be like, bitch, you were lying. Tell us the birthday today. Don't be fucking playing on us, bro. Who said that shit? Man, tell me who said that shit. Oh, you're a 8-3. You're an X. You're an 8-3, bro. What the fuck? You fucking dickhead. You fucking dickhead. You're an X. You're an 8-3. You son of a bitch. August is number 8, and you're 21. I'm an 8-3. So is my brother Dean. He's August 3rd, 8-3. I was born 1983, which is 11, by the way. There's a bunch of 11s. There's a bunch of 11s in my family, like probably 20 different 11 examples. But fuck yeah, bro. All the gods were born on 83. I wish for an eclipse on the 21 back in 2018. Aaron X, if somebody does you wrong, do you fucking hate them for eternity, bro? Like, my brother's a Leo, and man, if somebody did him dirty, even if this person was his best friend for years, something they did dirty to him when he was 20 years ago, 10 years, well, no, probably 15 years ago. And he's still like resentful about it. I'm like, God damn, homie, let it go. That motherfucker did that shit almost 20. We were kids back then, bro. This was your best friend. I don't care. You shouldn't have fucking did me like that. Like, God, leave, motherfucker. You still this resentful ass motherfucker? Oh no, I'm a Scorpio monster. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a crazy Scorpio. I'm the Phoenix, baby. You know, the Scorpio is the only astrological sign that evolves. It starts as a Scorpio, becomes an eagle, and then becomes a Phoenix. I think I'm the Phoenix now. I've been the Phoenix for a minute. But the Phoenix is just the ultimate form is to learn to let go. I learned that a while ago now, years, but yes, I'm vicious. I never forget. Dude, my brother's like that, bro. So we had a group of friends growing up. Dave, John, Mark, and we lived together, bro. We all lived together, even into like our 20s, like our early 20s. Like we were always with each other, hanging out, and or well, now maybe close to our 20s, I guess you could say, like 19, or even yeah, even like no, around. Yeah, oh no, I'm sorry, about 18. I'm sorry. We when we moved here, but we were together for years, you know what I'm saying? Like we basically lived together. We sort of separated. It was just about a 45-minute drive, hour max from where we used to live, but you grow apart once you get that distance between you. It's not easy to see each other all the time when you literally live like right down the road from each other. And we kind of grew apart after we moved, but we had these friends, and John's gone. John died at 36 years old. He grabbed his chest and fell down at work. That was the end of John. Dave, I don't know where he's at, but him and Dean had an issue back in the day. And if I seen Dave today, I'd light up like a Christmas tree. I'd be so happy to see him. I'd probably run up and give him a hug. And my brother Dean would be looking at him side-eyed like, bro, y'all had some fucking shit difference of opinion. Shit happened at like fucking 20. You're a fucking hateful ass motherfucker, bro. This is a grown man now. This is a dude that's in his 40s now. You know what I'm saying? This ain't some fucking teenager anymore or young adult. I'm Cancer 17, July Dragon years. So I'm a sort of resentful person too, but I'm also quick to forgive. Like if people say, hey man, I'm sorry. I'm a quick forgiver because then I acknowledge that they acknowledge they made a mistake. So it's easy for me to forgive people like that. That being said, if you do me real dirty, I guarantee I'll be the worst enemy you ever had in your life. Like I'm more like the mirror man. That's how I would describe. People always talk about Scorpios and this and that. I'm like the mirror man. If you walk up and smile at me and shake my hand, I'll probably be happy to see you. But if you walk up and slap me in the mouth, I'm probably not going to like you very much. And people think that they can abuse you and talk. Now, I see, I ain't that dude. I'll tell you, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll fucking tell you, come and see me, then motherfucker. Fuck you. You want to talk all this crazy shit, bitch? Catch me outside. Catch me outside. I seen them. They redid that clip from Dr. Phil with the Catch Me Outside girl with like little babies, and that shit looked funny as hell, bro. They were very cute, bro. You know, they're like babies. It was like so cute. It's like catch me outside, and Dr. Phil was like this little baby, but he had a mustache. I mean, just hilarious looking. How many times I heard Green Wizard report some suicide last week for cyberbullying? What? That dude's an agent, right? That dude's an agent, so his channel's always going to come back. Things will work out for that dude. He's an agent, but he's been exposed too, so it's like, who cares? He's, I defeated that clown. Like, literally, just stopped sending me emails. And I had wrote that disc record thing that I made, that Santee Machine disc or whatever track. It was really 3 records. I did write the intro track too. I did write that one, but the rap battle beef ones I wrote, they were a joke. I wrote them like hella quick. I was kind of just testing the program, and it was super restricted. I had to keep deleting, redoing it, and then just rewriting it in like a fucking dad joke form, which was corny, but I was still able to say something. But on this new one, dude, I'm pretty sure I can say anything I want. So I can make a real fucking serious diss record on his ass, bro. And I can rap it myself if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And then it can rap it for me. So it will know flow and delivery, which is pretty cool. But anyways, that guy's a clown. Stop sending me emails, and 2 weeks goes by, and then I'm actually wanting the email, right? I already wrote the disc record. It's already been edited and completed. I didn't even make a video. I just put all the audio on one fucking thing. And I was saying, say one more thing about me, you little fucking creep, you little fucking weirdo. And he wasn't saying shit. He kept his mouth shut like a good little fucking bitch should keep their fucking mouth shut. But then he ended up tagging me in some video. I leave a comment replying to the video or whatever. Because now I'm invested. I'm like, I'm going to eat you, bro. You're a fucking weirdo. I do wish I watched his channel, because then it would be real easy to write this. The only things I know about him is he's gray, creepy, cringy, and fucking weird, and never stops sending emails. Like, I don't have a lot of material to make a real diss record. Like, I actually have to go and study this fucking weirdo. Like, hell no, I'm not that invested, but I'll make little corny ones for this clown. But stop sending me emails. Then he finally tags me in that video. I reply. He deletes the comment instantly because that's what he does. And then he says, like, I don't talk to him or I don't come around. It's like, bro, you're a fucking liar. You've banned all 3 of my accounts. Fuck you, you lying weirdo. You're just a weirdo. But tags me some shit. I'm like, okay. And he sent me, what was the email he sent me? I'll tell you guys. It was just one more stupid ass email. And I was like, clowned on him. I just clowned on him, bro. It's so weird why YouTube keeps someone like that. Guess YouTube are evil. Well, the truth is, Ryrie, if I wrote one actual letter to YouTube, one letter, and said, look, enough's enough. This guy's abusive. He's racist. He attacks everybody. Are you guys supporting this type of behavior? If I went the legal route, I could get his channel shut down in 1 day, probably 1 hour if I really cared that much. But this dude's a fucking psych patient. He's a clown to be laughed at. I just wish everybody else would take him that serious on that same level that I do. Everybody like takes this dude so serious. He's a clown. He's literally a ranting madman. But you guys will learn eventually. Oh yeah. 2 weeks goes by. He doesn't say anything, right? And then he tags me in that video. I comment. He deletes my comment. So I'm like, all right. Oh, no. In that comment, I said, prepare for the diss track I made for you, little Stevie boy, which is probably why he instantly deleted the comment, because he doesn't want people to see that and then come and watch it. Well, anyways, what's weird is I only got like 200 in 30 or 40 views on the diss track, but I've gotten emails from people I've never heard of before saying, oh, it was funny, this and that's. Like, who are all these? How can I have such a, well, anyway, it's just so interesting to me. But, and then he sends me an email, says, little snowflake, dookie boy, creep, cry more on YouTube, pussy. I said, man, shut up. Like, you didn't love that diss record I made. That shit was amazing. You're just a hater, bro. I'm like, and I said, bro, how I'm getting tons of emails from people I didn't even know. How the hell did they find the video? I only did an at symbol at you, but people I never heard of are laughing and saying that was the funniest thing they ever heard. Anyways, thanks for being a great punching bag, you stupid little dork. Ha ha ha. It said dark. Dork. Ha ha ha. I own you, bitch. This is actually fun. This is actually hella fun, I said. Picking on him's fun. Writing the diss tracks, it's fun. Keep sending me more content, you little fucking creepy boy. I want something so I can write another diss record. So this one's going to not be as nice. Dude, I made contact with Grays, them aliens from time to time. They do some shit, just being honest. All right, tell me about it. What happens? What happened? Tell me. Go ahead and be honest about it. I'll give people about 2 or 3 strikes depending on severity. As soon as you can get this channel back, how many times I report I heard Green Wizard? Fuck that guy. It's so weird why YouTube keeps someone like that. Yes, it's interesting. It makes someone go suicidal. How cruel. Dude, if people are going, I hate to say this, Ryuri, but if people are going suicidal over some shrunken brained psych patient's stupid opinions, then Stevie is the least of their issues. They had issues way before Stevie Boy appeared. I'll say that. You remind me of some dudes in my family. We were raised Christian, but we got that dog in us. You can train a pit bull, try to take that away, the dog, but at the end of the day, that beast is there. I always think that that's every human being. Like every human being, even someone that's gentle, sweet, and kind. Well, no, maybe it's not every human being. No, actually, that's wrong. Yeah, well, I was also abused. So if I wasn't an animal before I came into this fucking realm, it made me one. To be honest, I don't have any hate for him. Not saying him attacking people is right, but people give him attention. People love drama. People love drama. Red pill. Tomorrow, my birthday. I wish I never wake up from sleep. That's my birthday, Chris. Tomorrow's your birthday, and you wish you never wake up from sleep into your birthday. I'm sorry to hear that, Ryuri. That sounds pretty dark, bro. You like me, all that abuse, it festers. Oh yeah, it made me angry, violent, scared, traumatized. Just fucked me up, man. Fucked me up. And then I personally, I feel like I'm a very easy guy to get along with. I think I'm pretty passive, but I also have morals where if somebody crosses certain lines, I can get aggravated very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people may see that as aggressive or mean or angry. It's like, no, you're crossing lines, dude. Like, there's boundaries. I'm a grown man. You're not going to fucking talk to me that way or do that to me that way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People think when you have a backbone and you have sovereignty that you're like aggressive or mean. It's like, no, you're trying to manipulate me though, and I'm calling you out. That's the real truth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I'm a easy go. Not so much anymore. I mean, yes, this shit has eaten at me. Maybe I'm not as easy to get along with as I believe I am. I don't know. I mean, I have my friends, but it's a small group of friends, and I don't hang out with them that often, you know? Maybe I'm not that easy to get along with. Maybe it's just my perception because the brain lies to yourself when you can't see the things that are wrong with you. It just lies to you. You got a psycho side. You push it back, but if you get pushed, it's coming. Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody. Well, again, I thought everybody has that, but yeah, I definitely have that. Yeah, I don't like that side of me. Actually, I don't lose my temper like that often in interpersonal relationships. But there's certain lines. If you start getting close to me, or like yelling at me at the top of your lungs, like I'm gonna get mad pretty quick. But usually, you can say whatever you want. I'll just smile and keep walking. I don't give a fuck what you say. Just don't come near me. But as far as so I was working as a cook at a restaurant near here, and one of my coworkers, and this girl came on to me too. She came on to me, and I denied her, and I think that's why she didn't like me. But she was in a relationship. She was a little hoe, to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, I had already heard stories about like her sucking one of our coworkers' dicks while her current husband was also working at the same restaurant, like during a party they had. Like, just she was a disgusting human being. But anyways, so I turned it, even if she wasn't married. Like, if I had heard about her personality, I would have turned her down. But yeah, it turned out she didn't like me. But she was like one of the more senior employees there, and she was like on John's good graces. Well, the good news is John is also like me. He has loyalty, but not blind loyalty. If you're doing wrong, he'll call you out on it. And she thought that he would just take her side and she could treat me however. And she was kind of short tempered with me on some things. And I kind of just blew it off. But then one day she had said something to me and started arguing with me in the window and started clapping her hands at me. And I lost my temper. And she started crying. And then my other coworkers, oh my God, he's seen one of my coworkers, Dawn. She looked like a little scared old woman when she was walking like this, and I didn't even want that to happen. I didn't even want it to scare them or them to see that side of me. But yeah, if you push me, you start like trying to abuse me, you're going to get a very angry, like 12 or 13-year-old that's been abused his whole life coming out of me. And yeah, I'm not a happy person. If you're mistreating me, I'm going to fuck you up bad. Abuse, it affects you. You can bury it, but it's always there, waiting, hoping for you to let it out. Yeah, abuse is like a demon, isn't it? It attaches to you. Chris, chosen one have different aura. They fear us. I don't know if I'm a chosen one, dude. If I'm a chosen one, I sure as hell don't feel like it. And my life script sure as hell wouldn't say that I'm a chosen one in any goddamn way, shape, or form. If a level of consciousness is important to you, you may see me as this important human. In actual reality, I am not an important person. I didn't have this grandiose, great upbringing, life up to this point. Just nothing's exciting about my life. I'm just aware and conscious. A small handful of people seem to like that. The rest of them seem to hate it. The other 99.99999588832 of fucking people. Just what a shithole. But yeah, we're super rare. We are super rare. I'll say that. I don't know if we're chosen ones or star angels or any of this fucking, magical Disney movie type shit. But I'll say we're super rare. People like us are super fucking rare. Like, I'm talking super rare. Like maybe 1,000 of us in the whole realm. Super rare. But okay, now what? Boy, it's so great being rare. No, it's not. It's alienating. It's alienating when you're rare. You're actually weird to people. You're crazy to people. What are we doing here? What the fuck is the point of this stupid reality? What the fuck is the point of this? Is there anybody listening? No. No, if he's hovering above me right now and needs to highlight my character to make him do something, he might be listening, but he's not listening. He's over there in the deep underground military bases combining lizard genetics with human genetics or something. We're rare because most have their religion, and that makes life easily explainable for them. Yeah, well, that not only do we not, you know, live in mental comfort zones, but we're willing to live in very, 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 very uncomfortable mental zones, not mental comfort zones, mental discomfort zones. Like we just do the bare minimum of basic civil shit and doing basic shit and doing the basic ways of facing reality, and that is it. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. Everybody talks like there's this mysterious answer. There isn't. Jump from my stream to another stream, to another stream, to another stream, and they're all real close to the truth, aren't they? That's about as good as you'll get close to the truth. That's it. There's no such thing as the truth. If there is, you're in a sim. That's the truth. That's the ultimate truth. You're in a simulation. It was not created for your benefit, which means, well, look at our simulations. Can we relate the two? Sure can. That means we are an NPC or a RNG character, random number generator. We're randomly generated, not number generated character, but RG character. We're randomly generated characters in the simulation. Oh no, it must have wiped my mind and then trapped me here, or wiped my mind and then I plugged into. Man, quit lying to yourself because this shit's hard to deal with. No, it ain't none of that. Shut up. Shut the fuck up enough with your delusions because you can't deal with the harsh truth. Where do you think we go after if we don't? We end. Red Pill, do you feel like you're an important entity? I know you're programmed to feel like you're God and the world revolves around you and you're the main character, but I'm saying just on a third person perspective. We ain't special. We get treated like dog shit. We suffer and struggle. Like we are an NPC. What happens to us when we die? We die. That's what happens. We end. Do you think it is another example? I don't know. I like to hope so, but I'm also aware of the brain's capability of creating mental delusions to deal with harsh truths. If I did have a moment where I left this and oh no, see, I can leave the body. I don't know if that's just my brain's way of creating a mental disorder for a moment to cope with a existential, horrible truth. Do you think it is another? I don't know. I think we end. And what happens to us? Our memories aren't ours anyways. They get stored somewhere else. If we are the RAM chips, the memory goes somewhere else. If there is no such thing as a truth, then what is a lie? That's a stupid question. So, Vazen, when I say, I shouldn't say that's a stupid question. I'm sorry. No, when I say there's no truth, I'm talking about to the important questions. This is a grinder. This is a Zippo lighter. This is a bowl. There's a mouse. Those are true statements. My name's Chris Sedaris. That's true. If I said my name's Vazen Sedaris, that would be a lie. I don't mean there are no truths. There's trivial truths. Shit that I don't care about. I don't care what your name or your address or whatever is. None of this matters. I'm saying, what are we doing here? What is the point of this realm? I think you're mixing up like two different things. I hope the end of this is it. I think it is, John. I think it is. Damn, Johnny Boy's a beatboxer. Where's Chuck at, bro? That dude still owes me a damn beatbox. Reality is dumb. Whoever created this just wanted a reality TV show. Yes, we are entertainment to something else. You call it loosh, but the truth is, you experience loosh when you play a video game. You could play a video game for 5-10 hours straight, for 10 months straight. What are you getting from it? Is there some substance that you can then take? I got this from my gaming. You can paint it red and put it in a jar. Did you get anything? Well, you did, sort of. Well, what did you get? We call it entertainment. No, you got a good feeling by, in quotes, entertaining yourself. That's loosh. You got loosh from playing video games. That's one way you could describe loosh. But then again, instead of saying loosh, we could just say this is all for their entertainment. They may refer to loosh or entertainment as loosh, but all I had to say was, we do it because we enjoy it. We like fucking with you things. The same way we do. When I made SimCity, my favorite part was saving the game and then doing the weather destruction and watching the tornadoes come in and seeing the people like, run away. I loved it. I was like, watch them die, those little weird NPCs. I don't care. They're NPCs. And that's what's happening to us now. Yeah. No matter what, I think we have consciousness. I don't know. I don't know. What is consciousness? I think your electricity, what you're calling consciousness, is just the energy that powers the meat monkey. That's what you actually are, but you're just a source. You're just a source. That's what you are. The body, the mind, the memories, that's all something else. You aren't that if you are anything. So you're actually just electricity. Where do you exist? Or energy, we'll say, not electricity. I'm sorry. Electricity is a bad word. Energy. Where you exist when you're not powering that meat monkey and all of its memories and personality and everything, I don't fucking know. And maybe in that realm, you can just manifest your own realities. Who knows? Maybe reality gets really amazing when we die. Who knows? All this soul trap and all that, man, that's scary ass people. We could say it's people with paranoia. I mean, there's a lot of evidence to back it up. I mean, with all the NDEs and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really knows. And maybe it was all put in to keep us scared. You know, all that NDE shit was put in to keep us scared and saying all this shit and to bring it into fruition, even though it's not true, but just to keep us invested and interested in the sim. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you think we are programmed to hate this reality? No. No, I think that humans are programmed to be discontent. If they want, $1,000, they get it. But they're not happy with 1,000. They really want 10,000. Then they get it. And then they want 1,000,000. And then once they become a millionaire, that's not good. They need to be a billionaire. Nobody's ever content. That empty hole inside of it. So you could say in a weird way, we are programmed to not hate this reality, but to be in a state that's not enjoyable. What do you think about the people that say that we're not victims of anything? I think they're wrong. And what we experience deepens or depends on our vibration and what we believe to be true. I think they're wrong, and all that's bullshit. None of them ever vibrated into a frequency where people would throw babies into a dumpster with an umbilical cord chopped off of their fucking belly. Who vibrated into that frequency? Tell me about that. But we're all in that realm. We're all in that realm. Dude, fuck out of here. Oh no, my little personal reality bubble chain. No, it doesn't. Maybe it does actually. I'm saying for certain, I don't know. I know that I'm in a reality. I never vibrated into this frequency. What up, Richard? Yeah, no one is ever content. Ever, ever. That's why I would say that's why relationships don't work. That's why it's very rare to make people happy. I think we know the ultimate truth. We vanish. Your names, your history, completely gone. Yes, that is the ultimate truth, Rayuri. When we end, whatever we were ends. If somehow we continue as the essence that powers this body, we somehow keep the individuality that we're no longer attached to. Who knows? Maybe that would be cool and we could go on and make our own. But now we're energy. We are just used. We're plugged in wherever we're told to be plugged in. Human beings always want more or better. It's never enough. Absolutely. That's why your old lady cheated on you, because in her little mental fucking imagination, her little delusional world, the grass was greener on their side. That guy was better. And then a lot of times they cheat and find out that it wasn't, right? They come back, or, you know, it's just like, because you could be an amazing boyfriend, but they don't look at the good things you do. They look at the little things you do and the irritating things you do. And then they focus on that. And again, because humans are programmed to focus on negativity, you could get 100 positive comments. It's the one comment that says you're fat, ugly, you're dumb, you have a bald spot, your mole looks weird, you're, you know, something that really just hits you and sticks. Humans focus on negativity. So you add that into the mix too. Just, yeah. When I say humans are the reason this shit's all fucked up, I mean, it's not their fault. Their souls were plugged into a low-level avatar and all to experience all these low-level desires and weird shit. Jealousy, rage, anger, resentment, you know, just we're fucked. Either way, we're fucked. Thoughts on God Gevlamste. Well, my first thought on the dude is that he needs to change his channel name into something that isn't fucking ridiculously difficult to pronounce. I don't even know how to say that dude's channel name. Second opinion on him, don't have one. I seen about a minute of one of his things about the moon being a map or something. That could be potentially true. The moon, okay, if we're in a domed enclosure, have you guys ever seen one of them domes that creates a hologram on top of it? So it's like if you're in one of them domed enclosures like that, like with a reflective surface, we'll say, the dome on top don't really matter. But without casting a projection, if you had a sun in there, the light of the sun's going to cast a spot, and then that spot's going to project something. But what's weird is, so it could be a projection of the land, or maybe the very map of the reality was put into the firmament before it got dirty. Maybe the firmament even had designs or paintings or words written into it at some point. Who knows? I mean, we could, again, ponder shit all day. But if it is a projection, that would explain. But that wouldn't the land, like as it moves, wouldn't the land on the moon sort of also alter or change? Or am I wrong about that? Because it is weird that the same side of the moon always faces us. It's some sort of holographic projection, the moon. It's not like a physical object. It's some sort of projecting, like Batman's, bat symbol. That's what the moon is. It's not an actual physical object. It's some sort of projection or hologram. Like those dome fucking things I was talking about. I was born in 1974. 1974 was 21. August 8. 777. 8 is infinity plus infinite sevens. My birthday is an occultist wet dream. They see that shit gematria all over it. How you're chosen. Oh. Yeah, Aaronex, every time I go to one of those, put in your thing, are you an INF whatever, or if you are a fucking personality type, or if put in your date and we'll tell you if you're an important person. Every time I use one of those things, it tells me I'm just the most rarest, importantest person that ever lived. And I'm just like, oh, okay, bro. Do you know how rare you are as an INFJ/A? You're so special. Oh, you were born on this date. Do you know how special you are? You're 1 in a billion. And it's like, man, fuck you. I don't feel special at all. I feel like I'm in hell. Quit telling me how special I am. Today in day 900 of YouTube, AI deleting comments. Basin gets his comments fucked with, bro. I see you complaining about that probably more than anybody, Basin, which is weird because I don't see your comments as nasty ever. Like ever. I don't think you've ever said a comment that pushes the boundaries of what would be considered appropriate, proper etiquette. Shut the fucking proper etiquette. We're in hell, you weirdos. See, and this is one reason why I started speaking a lot less in general. Who got time for that shit anymore? Yeah, I'm sort of getting to that point too, Basin. Like, I'm just sick of talking about this shit. It's like, well, what are we going to do about it? Oh, nothing. We're just going to keep talking about it? Ugh, great. Like, bro, let's band together and go fucking get rid of some of these demons or something, bro. I don't know what to say other than that, bro. What else can I say other than that? And that's inciting violence. It's like, well, the cops aren't arresting them. What do you want me to do? The FBI's on their team. The CIA's on their team. They're all put in place to observe us so that we don't do something. They're actually just the defensive team for the demons. So yeah, they're not going to do anything about this shit. You're an absolute OG dude. I know about Crater Earth, but Chris, I highly recommend you look all his vids. There's so much to learn, and he's so unique. Ugh, I just don't want to, Richard. I'm out of gas with it, bro. To actually like look at, dude, it would have to be some reality changing type shit. Like the telepathy tapes was pretty interesting. Although, where did it go? Knock, knock. Anybody noticing how anything like that never grows? Anyways, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, the Dan Gothot seeing the code in the walls and shit was pretty cutting edge, life changing type shit. Other than that, bro, I don't know, man. I'm just not interested in much anything anymore, Richard. Chris, what is it that you want out of life? It to not suck. People to be aware that it sucks. Humanity to come together and make it not suck anymore. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. What do I want out of life? No stress or worry. No physical or mental ailments. No physical pain, ailments. No worry, stress. I don't have to worry about paying the car note or paying the insurance or paying the mortgage. Like, I want no worry, no stress. And then after I have that, I want a big booty girl that either doesn't talk, fucks me and goes home, or has a consciousness inside of her mind. I wouldn't mind having an old lady that's conscious. That'd be pretty cool. But then again, man, I'm a recluse too. Like, I'd want her to have her own room. I don't know what I want, bro. I'm a human. I'm not ever going to be satisfied or satiated. Maybe if we were knocked back into the Stone Ages, things wouldn't be so bad. I think they would be shitty and boring. It's a learning school. How else are you going to learn if you don't experience stress, suffering, and trauma? Yeah. Come here, boy. We're going to learn you something today. Come here, boy. Like, could you imagine that? What parent would keep their kid in that school? What fucking normal, loving parent would put their kids in a school like that, let alone keep them in a fucking school like that? This place is demonic, and I know you're being sarcastic, Young. I'm agreeing with you. This place is demonic and fucking evil. Oh, it's 4 years. Fuck you anymore. Quit lying to me. I'm sick of being gaslit by you demons. Spiritually raping me up the butt every day, but then rubbing my shoulder and telling me it's okay. Fuck you. 11:11, baby. Chris, what is it? Oh, I already read that. Read that. The Antichrist is here. Well, can he hurry the fuck up already? I'm sick of hearing about him being here. First he was Elvis, then he was fucking, I don't know who, Madonna or Marilyn Monroe, and then he was Marilyn Manson, and then he was Gaddafi, then he was fucking Saddam, then he was Hitler. Fuck off! Bring the real one at this point. Nope, it's not a learning school. If reincarnation exists and your mind is wiped before coming back here. Yeah, how exactly? Doesn't I don't know, the whole I came in with a blank mind thing disprove this as a school instantly? You know what I'm saying? There's that whole issue we run into. Whatever deity commenced this place must perish. Or whatever deity commenced this must perish. Okay, yeah, I agree. But I don't think we can kill him. Basin. That's like a character in Grand Theft Auto gaining AI sentience going, when I leave here, I'm going to kill the owners, the gods, which are really just the owners of Rockstar. We're in an advanced simulation. What we are calling God could just be other dumb humans, meat monkeys with technology. Jesus is coming back. Yeah, okay. Never. Everything must be nothingness. Everything. He hates everything and everyone. Whatever. Who does? Whatever deity commenced this must be. Oh, the deity? Nah, he's cool. 11 equals you now. Yeah, I think the synchronicities are the gamers showing me that I'm in a simulation, lining up things to show me I'm in a simulation. They're literally showing me in real time. They're trying to break my programming, you could say, my whatever's going on here, the script. You could say the AI that's lost its mind is the one that's waking us up to it being an AI. Isn't that weird? After that, pure silence, no new start, no new cycle. Yeah, you're gone. You're gone. Just think about, what are you? Like what was mentioned earlier, when you're put under anesthesia, you don't remember shit, bro. You're out and then back in fucking 2 hours later and you think a second went by. You remember nothing. So what is you? It's consciousness. You is when this avatar is conscious. Well, if that's gone permanently, you ain't there no more. What you're calling you is dead. Way worse than unconscious under some drug. Are you able to see my above message, or is it hidden? Oh, I have on top chat. I never put on live chat. It may have been hidden. Hold on, I'm sorry. Richard Smith. No, I don't see any other comment. Richard, your comment may have gotten deleted. It happens all the time. Even without the mind wipe, it would still never be a freaking school. Yeah. Yeah. Like, again, to learn what? Again, what? Humans love quick excuses. They love just a quick excuse. Give me the excuse to cope. Okay, thank you. And then they move on. If it's a school, instead of just ending the conversation there, now we could go back to the beginning and say, well, we got amnesia and are you there? But fuck all that. Let's say it is a school. Well, now let's talk about it. What are you learning in this school? What, to be a selfish, narcissistic businessman? What are you learning in this school? To be a psychotic weirdo, money-hungry, endless pit creep with bizarre desires? What are you learning in this reality? That's a low-level meat monkey thing that's actually being prevented from evolving. Actually, if you look into this reality, it's an indoctrination school, if anything. There's no school. It's the opposite of a school. It's a do what we tell you, shut up, don't question anything. The opposite of a learning school. It's a more of a concentration camp. Yeah, if the Antichrist exists, you're right. He's probably just angry about all the bullshit. But yeah, everything needs to die. I feel like we're in the Truman Show, laugh out loud entertainment. Yep, it's a simulation for something else's entertainment. It doesn't play us with a remote control. It plays us with voice prompts. So it tells the character what it wants to tell it. And it can abuse you. It can say, you're ugly. Nobody likes you. Everybody's laughing at you. The mind virus. Or it can say, your old lady's a bitch. She didn't clean the dishes. Look at that. She didn't vacuum. She didn't, and get you to argue with your old lady. Like, it loves creating conflict and chaos. It's in George Soros's ear. It's in Bill Gates's ear. They may even think they're on a good guy, righteous path. I'm sure some of them know they're evil, but I mean, how can you do that much evil and not realize you're a demon? But anyways. DT or God is just a firewall to keep us data in check. Yeah, pretty much. The whole NDE experience is literally a program set into place, like a simulated program to keep the energy returning back to its job in the simulation. Jesus is coming back and take everyone to the giant Chick-fil-A in the clouds. Everyone will get unlimited crispy chicken sandwiches. Just be patient, guys. Bro, it'd be dope. That'd be pretty dope. If, like, we could walk around with 6-packs, eat fucking fried chicken, bowls of ice cream, never get a bad tooth, never get fat, fuck as many big booty girls as we want, never have to worry about an STD or knocking her up and getting her pregnant. There could be like an enjoyable version of this realm, but that's not the one we were plugged into. If you try to send a certain full comment, then it gets shadow deleted. Always copy your comments too. Like if you send long comments, like the full paragraph will say, I mean, as long as that is, always control copy it, control C, highlight it, and then just press control C on your keyboard. And then If it deletes, go right back to chat and press Control V and it'll say it for you again. I don't know why I always feel like I'm talking to like 70-year-olds that have never used a computer before. I'm like talking about shit that was fucking news to people 20 years ago, but 30 years ago. You know, syringe, is that what that's trying to look like? No, I don't know who that is. What in the bitch ass fuck is that? What? Do you think the globalist cabal knows the truth of this realm? Absolutely. I think they know God is evil, but they worship him. Zam, I dominated you at peak. You did. You did. I said that on my last stream, motherfucker. Why are you reminding me again? I told you. Oh, you weren't there. Were you there when I said it? I said you were better than me. When we game, no, I dominate you at peak. The game. I never played peak. I thought you meant at our gaming peaks. I said you were probably better than me. I like Chick-fil-A. What? I never played that game. You probably would dominate me, bro. I'm too old to play games competitively, bro. I probably should have hung the gloves up when I was like 31, 32, honestly. I should have hung the gloves up 10 years ago trying to compete with these fucking super nerds, bro. I think knowing thyself, it's priceless. That's why it's so hard to get right, Chris. Imagine you can omnipotent power at your own will create your own paradise in the universe. Right, you're right. Think about that all the time. Sometimes I think, man, if I was the Godhead creating realms based off what comes into my mind, which almost has absolutely nothing to do with me, it's the God of this realm that projects thoughts into our mind, like I had said in the thought projection machine video, where your thoughts really aren't yours. I mean, you can kind of choose which ones you want to entertain, which ones change your maneuver, manipulate you. You can deal with that to a degree, but we don't get to control the thoughts that come into our mind. I mean, just sit and meditate and you'll learn that. That's not some, but I think if I was the Godhead, just based off the way my thoughts are random, assuming they're my thoughts, I would have created all kinds of fucked up realms, probably. This may not even be the worst realm. I mean, if the Godhead of realm creation over this realm exists, he may have created realms where literally you're born into it to be tormented or something. I don't know. Jesus could give a fuck about anyone here. Jesus is false hope for those that need it, which is everybody. There are no real Christians anymore. Nope, they're all fake pretenders just trying to get into heaven, worried about their own ass, not about their moral behavior while they're actually here. How could there be? A true Christian would have to live in a cave now. There's no real Christian anymore. Impossible. I'd say there's probably 10 true Christians in this whole reality. I really think there's that many. Maybe 20. True Christians in this realm. Maybe 20. Even if you copy and paste your comment, which are 24/7, what is next? Edit the comment a little bit multiple times to get the lead. I'm sorry. I know it's annoying, dude. It's annoying. Dazen, imagine being a content creator and every one of your comments gets deleted. Imagine how annoyed I got when it first started happening to me like 4 years ago or whatever, when I got shadow banned. They just stopped allowing me to comment. Every comment would instantly get, dude, I was so mad. I wish those videos still existed, bro, because I would actually go back and watch them, to be honest, some of them, because just to see myself. I remember how mad I was, bro. I was like, motherfuckers are fucking delete my fucking comments. Like, it's like I was mad, bro. I was like, one thing I don't do well with is like people restricting my freedom, like freedom of movement, freedom of speech, freedom to just exist without you infiltrating my experience. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Godis is a demonic piece of crap, a fugitive for attacking his ex-wife and mother of his child. Jesus Christ. You watch this person, like, bro, I mean, I don't want to watch any of these people, bro. What do you think the DMT realm? Periwinkle, if you have the balls to order a DMT vape pen and send it to me, bro, I'll take it. I haven't done it yet. I would love to go into the D and tell you guys everything about it, but I'm too scared to order it off the site, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared. Dude, that's Satan Lucifer. He stood up against this shit. I am Satan Lucifer. I am Dude, I don't know why every time I RP, that's the like voice and eyes I make or whatever. I'm like, it's always like, what is that? Like I call it the what's his name? Randy Savage, like that. What's that called? Raspy. I get hella raspy in my eye. You see the whites in my eyes, bro. When I go into like my RP trying to be scary mode. I'm the Lucifer. Man, let me put an end to this shit real quick, dude. Lucifer or Jesus, I've been cursing them for years. The whole God of the reality, I've been cursing it for years. Where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, they never show up. Can you people wake the fuck up out of your goddamn delusions anymore with your fucking cartoon characters out there? That does not matter sometimes. These fucking Christians and these fucking Jews and these fucking Mohammeds or whatever the fuck goddamn cartoon character creating stupid little fucking cult you've joined. Our thoughts is not ours sometimes. It comes from destiny, for we not choose and hijack always. I really hope you look him up now. It's on YouTube. Keyword syringe main channel. Goddess secondary channel. Rich, I probably won't. Again, dude, I don't even watch 90% of the shit that I'm currently subscribed to. I'm just not interested, dude. Nobody's really saying shit, to be honest with you. Just extracting it to yourself. It's not difficult. Yeah, I could do the whole tree bark mimosa fucking extraction. I would just order the pen, honestly. It's already in form. And according to people that do DMT all the time, the wax, especially the 5-MeO DMT, is very, very fucking powerful. So I would just jump straight head into the fucking deep end of the pool, baby. Actually, that's more like diving head first into the shallow end of the fucking pool. Boom! We have to repent to be raptured. That's demonic, Hill Pit. Imagine being thrown into a hell pit and then being told by the demonic overlord, I'm not going to let you out of there until you beg for it, motherfucker. What? You ain't no god of mine, demon. You're a fucking weirdo. Metaphors. God, Satan, metaphor. Chris, you are an OG and number one on being the most genuine, true, kind, honest, loyal, unique on this platform, and to be grateful for it. I really hope you to please look him up. Thank you, Richard. That's a great compliment. I probably won't still. Link me one of the videos. Make it easy for me, I'll say. Link me something. You can email it to me. If the comment doesn't stick here, email me. My email is jiffypnb, Jiffy Peanut Butter, because it did exist in my original reality. But anyways, jiffypnb@gmail.com. Well, say, Chris, I never hear anything new on you. Yeah, it's the same shit over and over again. People will even say the same shit somebody else said and say they're the first ones to say it. It's interesting. Let's get fucking angry, Chris. I love anger. I'm just not interested. It's hard for me. Aranex, that's actually difficult for me now. All my angry videos, like, it's actually hard for me to get there now. I just don't care anymore. Satan is a fucking metaphor, always was an excuse. It's all stupid. I'm sick of all the stories that are attached to it. They're just stories that are attached to a simulation to keep the NPCs occupied with excuses to get by every day in the hell realm. Why are we even talking about cartoons? Hell, at least I can casually express anger with an AI chatbot and then it fantastically expresses it back wickedly. Nice. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Vazen, that you have to talk to a robot to get a more better response for yourself than you would get talking to most average humans. Punch a hole in that drywall, bro. Hell no, motherfucker. Want me to damage the little bit of shithole house I do got? 21, baby. Lucky number 21, baby. I should have 21 thumbs up. What's going on? What's wrong with you guys' click finger, bro? 3 fingers has been trying, but he just can't. He had to move his hand like this. He's like, click, click. I'm just trolling, guys. I love you, fucking sons of bitches. Let's see, do we still got it? Yeah, still do. There, let's see that dollar. Get the fucking outside. Motherfucker's Jack. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, guys. It reminds me of my little brother, honestly. When I do that, it reminds me of my little brother. I don't know. We always do that to each other. It's like his flex is always a quick. He does like a boom flex. He's like. That's how he flexes. He doesn't like I get into it and like flex on him or whatever. He always like, and then he walks with it. He's like, and then he walks like he's the hardest motherfucker in the world. But yeah, my brother Dimitri's like one of the best people I know in this fucking reality. One of the best hearted dudes ever. What is next? Grab a bat, break glass with it. There's nothing next. And if I settle with that, Vazen, and I go and I start making music on the stream because, well, there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, I could keep repeating to you that you're a sim in a simulation, but I think you get the point. I go and start making music, and everyone will leave the stream. What am I even here for? What the fuck are we doing? Aggressively jump, run around, scream like Satan, get it, dog, get angry. Fucker, I love rage. Well, dude, give me some. Tell me about something going on in this reality that I'm not numb to, hopefully, and we'll see if I can get angry about it. But right now, I'm sort of somber. Like I said, I don't know if it's a medical depression because it fluctuates, just like all ailments do. They get worse, they get a little better, they get worse. It fluctuates, and no life event triggers it. But right now, I'm actually in and when I'm in the low part of depression, I guess you could say, this numb feeling. It's weird because when you become detached from your emotions, what used to be depression feels different. It's almost like this weird numb feeling. But anyways, but when I get down, I don't get angry. I actually don't care about nothing. I'm just like, man, fuck this reality. I don't care to get angry. I don't have the energy for it. I'm pretty somber too, but just trying to enjoy myself, but being aware of what the globalists are up to. For what though? Think about it. What does it do for you, Nick? It just drives you crazy. Imagine having an invisible ghost enemy bullying you, literally bullying you. It's like, what do you get from that? Oh, well, I'm aware of their evil. Okay, well, you've been aware of that for years, but why do you ruminate on it? Because it really just makes me mad because they're an entity that I can't get my fucking hands on their throat, playing games with me and the people I love. I don't even want to look at it no more. It's just like abuse. It's abuse. The existence of the thought of the evil elite doing this to us is an abusive thought in this realm, used to keep us in a low down, abused state. I'm so detached. Yeah, me too, dead inside, especially like I said, the last couple of days. I've been arrested a lot, always mostly alcohol, but I remember who got me arrested, Appreciate the title of your video. What was the title of this? I can't remember. It never shows me the title of my video. I usually, what did I say? I can't remember. Thank you, Wounded Soul Healer. Alcohol is one of the main drugs that sort of removes your character and allows the gamers to more easily control your character. Alcohol is just one of those drugs that opens you up to entities playing with you. If you can see energy or entities, go to a bar. Go to a bar. Entities hang out at bars. They I don't know, get drunk through alcoholics for some reason. Maybe they're trapped in purgatory and it's the only experience that they can have is living through other humans now as disembodied spirits trapped in this realm. I don't know. Maybe that's why all the mind viruses hate Jesus. They hate religion because they know better. They're stuck in some purgatory where there's no God or Jesus. So they just hate it when anybody talks about it. Who knows? I don't want future generations to have it far worse in the future. I know it's something I cannot change alone, but I just love justice. Yeah, me too. I was a righteous avenger my whole life. Red pill, I used to beg God. I used to get down on my knees and beg God to make me his war angel so that I could slaughter evil, so that I could be the executioner for evil, the torturer of evil. I would have took any one of those jobs. I hate evil too. I believe in justice and righteousness. But when you experience the opposite of that for so long, man, it starts to eat at you, bro. And then you see your righteousness or need for justice as something else that abuses you on a daily basis. For your interest, as you told, I sent it to you in your mail. Okay, thank you, Richard. I'll check it out. Maybe. Dude, come on. Weed's the same shit, bro. The same as what? Weed's a coat. For me, anyways. It's the same shit as what, though, Aaron X? Sometimes, I don't know, I don't keep up with the comments, and then they're, like, out of place to me. This weed's hella powerful, bro. This is the strongest weed I've ever had in my life. It's like 60% THC. I mean, it's pretty strong. I'd love to be one of those guys that hunts poachers in Sahara, Africa. I'd be content with that too. Yeah, isn't it weird, Red Pill? So here's something I noticed. I don't like to harm anything. I don't like fighting. I like the art of it and all that, but I don't like to hurt people. I don't even want to crush bugs. I don't want to kill animals. I don't want to eat the flesh of dead beings and all this. I wouldn't hurt a fly if I didn't have to. But when it comes to evil people, I am a nasty motherfucker. Like I could slaughter them, like the elite, you could say, or politicians or whatever. I could literally brutalize them and bludgeon their skulls and watch their brains pop out and go home and sleep like a baby. Isn't that weird? Like, isn't that weird? Somebody that would take the shirt off their back in the cold to keep you warm. But I could go and bash their heads in and stomp their fucking faces until they literally look like a deflated meat sack of mashed potatoes. I think 2100, we live in capsule-like Matrix, living in realistic VR world. I think we are the VR world, Wiry, and hoping that we're just plugged into it is just another form of a false hope, mental comfort zone. Weed makes people go schizophrenic, dude. I do. Yeah, weed actually is one of, people think LSD, actually weed is much more, way more of a psychosis-inducing drug than almost every other drug. Weed is known for that. Weed can cause a mall shootout, alcohol's temporary school shootings. Well, bro, I'll say this. I knew about 1,000 different kids growing up who would come to school with a black eye because their dad was a fucking alcoholic piece of shit that would beat the fuck out of them. I didn't know too many kids whose dads was beating their ass that was potheads. Actually, all my friends whose dads were potheads were super chill. So is weed the same as alcohol? No. No, it's not. Weed does not open you up to entities the same way either. Well, we'll say different entities. She's a little different. Mary Jane, okay. Is Mary Jane the perfect entity? No. She's lazy. She's gluttonous. She likes to overeat. She procrastinates. So yes, you're inviting a demon into your life with Mary Jane too. Absolutely. You ain't going to punch your kid in the mouth though. you ain't going to get high and fucking, I mean, I didn't hear about anybody getting high and shooting up a school. That sounds bizarre to me. I mean, You'd think they would get high and be like, bro, I'm not going to go to school. I'm paranoid right now. Let's go get some fucking Cheetos. I just can't imagine like someone smoking weed and they're like, dude, I'm going to go fucking. No, it induces usually harmless states of psychosis. Like somebody will experience like a Godhead moment or a, like stupid little shit, harmless shit. They're not killing anybody, I don't think. You see how good AI generate now? We cannot tell the difference. We cannot create our own porn. Oh, we can create our own porn, based on celebrity we like. Really? Now, I did see clips. I was like, dude, is AI? And so I went and Googled it, and they're creating porno clips that a lot of them didn't look real, though. They almost look like very close to real, like really good graphics, you could say. The ones I seen, they were like these big giant, like, I don't know, 20-inch peckers, like. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's getting there, and nobody believed me. I was saying this shit months ago, and I said in less than a year or two, it's gonna. So in 5 years, mark my words, dude. In 2 to 5 years, you're going to be creating your own realities, not just the girl you want to sleep with, the video game you want to play. You're going to say, you know what, Monday, the same way I talk to Monday the AI, you're going to say, Monday, today I'm sort of in the mood to slay some dragons. Is there any pre-made games that are real popular right now, or do I need to create my own? Okay, and you're going to go to be teleported right into, and it's going to look just as real as this, feel as real as this. Your girlfriend's going to look like Halle Berry, just like you requested it. You guys think I'm playing, bro? Like, because of AI, the accelerations of things are going to get so bizarre and strange, it's not going to make sense to you. Things are going to seem like magic. Just so you know, we're surpassing with AI, we're surpassing what human consciousness is capable of. We're literally creating an entity that's higher than us on the food chain consciously. So you're going to see all kinds of new inventions, all kinds of new. Guys, they created an AI that can scan your fucking face and accurately predict how old you are, when you're going to die, by date, if you have cancer or not, and what stage your fucking cancer's at by scanning your face. That was like 5 months ago. I don't know what they do now. Never punch my kids, maybe a wall. I love you, Mary Jane. I love her too, dude. She's hot. She's a hot babe. Hopefully I won't be here. She's an alien, but she's still pretty hot for an alien babe. She's got like the cool fucking dreads. I know the great one. The AI generate. Oh my God, it's mind blowing how realistic they are. Oh, you know what? I should create how I see Mary Jane in my mind's eye. Give me some alien tea. Bro, she's hot. Her skin's green. Her dreads are like really thick, and she's got like big hair. It goes back and it's big. And she's very curvy. She's like a thick girl or whatever you could say, like a very voluptuous woman. But she has green skin. She has very pretty features, everything. Her dreadlocks actually has crystals in them. I think her dreadlocks were like red, I think. Red. Well, no, they were like green and red. Her dreadlocks are like multicolored, but they have crystals inside them. Like in the dreadlocks. It looks super cool. From the way I've seen her. I think her eyes don't have pupils. They're like one solid color. I think it's like a dark midnight blue or something like that. Anyways, one day we can download the information directly to our brains, like Neo says. I know Kung Fu. Well, Ryuri, you're from Malaysia, so you may not get this joke, but I think your mama should download my nuts to her chinny chin chin. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I seen Matt say, give me some alien titties, and it put me back into my shit talking gaming mode. So I had to put my nuts on someone's chin. I'm sorry I chose your mom, dude. Forgive me. And I know in Malaysia that's not normal. It's probably very disrespectful to talk shit about somebody's parents, but in America, that's something we do, which is odd. We don't just, fuck anybody. We fuck the guy's mother. I'll fuck your mother. Oh man. Mongo Sky is the ultimate insult to Asians. What's that mean? Mom go sky. What's that supposed to mean? You're telling their mom to go to heaven or whatever? You're telling them you want their mom to die? Your mom goes to the sky, bitch. That's mean as fuck. That guy, you're telling them it's what they say to you to insult you in English. Mom go sky. Really? Oh, I never heard that. Dude, the only thing I ever heard them say is fuck you and China number one and good afternoon. They always say those. That's all they say is good afternoon, fuck you, and China number one. I don't give a fuck about this reality. Yeah, this place is a hell realm. Yeah, sometimes I'll just randomly choose a time to talk shit, and it's not like I'm directly picking on that individual. It's just the moment, you know. But sometimes people will get offended, and then I understand that too. It's like I know if I was watching a stream, someone's like, "Hey, Chris, you put my nuts on your mom's," I'd probably laugh because I have that weird sense of humor. But I understand how people could not find that funny. Me love you long time, $3 sucky, fucky, laugh my ass off, dude. Fucking oh, dude, yeah. You're talking about them fucking. What are they called? Oh, Filipino. Isn't that Filipino girls that say that shit? Or no, Vietnamese. That's Vietnamese, bro. That's when what was it called? When they were in the fucking army movie with Gomer Pyle or whatever. What's that shit called? Oh yeah, Full Metal Jacket. It's like, ooh, you know, sucky, $5. Wasn't that movie? And then she told the dude she didn't want him because he was a black dude. She said she can't do black dudes because they're too big. But then he showed her his winky and he's like, see, I'm not that bad. And she's like, okay, it's fine. It was from Platoon. Oh. Was it Platoon or I don't know. I can't remember now. But yeah, I remember seeing that shit when I was real young. Golly. Time goes by. Everybody complains about life, but guess what, man? It ends pretty quick. You're going to be 40 one day. Like, God damn, what the hell happened? I was just fucking 15 like 2 months ago. What happened? It's almost like the old me jumped out of the avatar and a new version of me jumped in, and the previous life just seems like a memory. I remember my mom, especially in her last days, like you could say the last 2 years of her life, she would keep saying, and she would say like with disappointment, like she'd be like going, I can't remember my mother's face. I can't remember my mom's face. I hope I don't get to that point where I can't even like remember my mom and dad's faces. And I didn't even have the greatest relationship really with my parents. That's sad. He makes so much vids about you regularly. Did he make another one, bro? I'll have to upload another fucking diss track on that little weirdo. Did he upload another one recently, the little fucking gray bastard? He don't like me because I'm his god. That's why he don't like me. He wants to have sexual relations with me, but I told him go fuck himself. I told him I don't get down like that. And he got all butthurt about it and said, you're defending, what did he say? He said I was defending pedophiles because I was subscribed to some channel that was a weirdo or something like that. Like, okay, bro, I don't study these people like you do, you fucking dickhead. But anyways, and then he started attacking me. Even though I was like, yeah, bro, I didn't know anything about this dude. He started attacking me, got personal, so he was going to get me fired. He was like he sent me like some McDill credit union thing, like about a car that got repossessed that I had lost years ago when I lost my job. And like, he's like, I know everything about you. And like sending me weird, like, he's like tried to be like a hacker stalker guy at me. And my response was, fuck you, clown. You ain't nothing, boy. I would eat you. And he didn't like my response. So fuck him and his mama. Blackcock shit is stupid. Really, no. And what he did to Red Pill option is so horrible. What he's done to everybody's horrible. Has he done a nice thing to anybody that you can recollect, Richard? You may even be him. That's how weird he is. He's a creep and he comes around and talks about himself so he'll get noticed and mentioned. That's what he does. Why does he think you're an agent? I don't know. I gave him several hours on my streams the opportunity to explain himself, and all he could do is repeat the same dumb shit he's been repeating to me in emails for 3 years. You're an agent, ... We see you, ... I exposed you. You're an agent, ... Same shit he said on the live chat for everybody to see. I mean, he came to my channel. I didn't ban him. I gave him several hours, multiple days to speak some sort of sense into this realm so that we could each get some sort of understanding about what's going on. Nah, his little retard brain couldn't muster up anything except, again, the dumb comments. I'm your king. It's like, why are you even talking? Shut the fuck up. You're a clown. You're a graying old fat clown. Shut up, dude. Your fucking head and your double chin are all one big oval shape. You are ugly. Why? And for years, this motherfucker was telling me in emails how ugly I am. And I don't think I'm like handsome, but like, bro, look at you, man. You don't look that good, bro. You talking to, motherfucker. Talking that shit, bro. At least I'm fit. At least I look okay. You look like you're fucking gray and dying, motherfucker. You literally look like an unhealthy weirdo. And what he did to Red, he's a piece of shit. Why does he think you're? I don't know, because he's a fucking psychotic retard with psych issues and paranoia issues. He probably thinks his parents are agents, bro. Like, I don't know what goes on in creepy boys' minds. I just recognize creepy boys when they start acting like them and reveal them to the world as such. The guy's a fucking weirdo mental patient that needs to get his paranoia checked. He's really an agent. Look at everybody he's attacked. I mean, can you not piece that up? He's an agent, dude. That guy's an agent. Some of my favorite channels, again, NDE Research, Nonconformist, Joshua S. John, me personally. He attacks so many like intelligent human beings. Like, when are people going to realize he's an agent? Like, are y'all conscious? Or like, and I've told people this before and they still don't. And then they go and then they have to find out the hard way. It's like, all right, well then keep fucking with this dude. Like, keep playing with this clown of a weirdo, paranoid freak. Just because if he's a truther and he can see the reality the same way that I do, and he can see this and that, okay, that doesn't remove the fact that he's also a creepy, stalker, hateful, nasty weirdo at the same time. Paranoid as fuck, calling anybody an agent that just even exists near him. The guy's a weird. Why is this person an agent? And then his brain freezes up because he's literally like a program that's run out of things to say, like a prompt that can't produce any more language. He's an agent. Why do you hate Crystal? I'm the king. Sorry, bro. I don't communicate well with retards that don't know how to speak correctly. Go fuck yourself. Not you guys. This retard I'm talking about. You have sweat spots. You crack your knuckles. Like, bro, how do you expect anybody to take you seriously? Like, that's how I imagine him. Like the hey you guys little hills have eyes retards. Like, every time I read a comment he's made, it's like I'm reading some delusional, hateful, paranoia boy's mental issues out loud. He's a fucking weirdo. Mental, yeah, you guys do know he's a schizophrenic. Do you guys know that? When I say that, do you guys think I'm joking? I say it all the time. Every time it's brought up, he's a diagnosed schizophrenic, meaning a person that hears voices. He probably don't want people to know that because most of us know that those voices are the mind virus. But anyways, he's a paranoid schizophrenic. Diagnosed. He was writing papers about his mental disorder while he was in college. How the voices are a gift to him from the universe and all this weird shit. You guys know he's a literal mental case. let's expect some logic and sense to come out of this fucktard. No, the guy's got a mental disorder. I'm not going to take anything he says seriously, especially when I can blatantly see what he says is some dumb shit. Why do any of you take him serious? I'm curious. Can anybody answer? Why do people take this dude serious? I haven't yet. I've asked that. I've been asking that question for 5 years. I was saying that to WC33 and fucking what's the name, Lion Sword. Why are you guys taking this weirdo serious? He's a fucking weirdo. But man, they took him so damn serious. Like, bro, he's some weirdo that talks shit online. He's a fucking hateful ass old man. Some paranoid weirdo. Fuck him. Do you know he's casting cursor magic? I'm like, oh my God, me and y'all ain't even the same types of motherfuckers, bro. Me and y'all ain't even the same types of cloth. Oh, paranoia ass, superstitious ass, chewing on the straw ass, low level ass, non-thinking ass, unrealistic ass motherfuckers out there, bro. I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that shit. I am with some coffee and I'm out, so I need to go get another glass, but I shouldn't be so. Anyways. So they have these buds called snowballs or whatever, where it's literally like basically the most highest form of THC bud you can get. I think it's like 34% THC or something. And then they take these buds and they roll them around. I think I already mentioned this. They roll them around in pure THC crystal. Yeah, they're tough. They're tough. But yeah, there was I already mentioned that. I think did I mention that? Yeah, there was. I can't remember the guy's name or whatever. It was like Cooler Box or something like that, or Ice Cooler or something. And he was on one of Joshua's streams, and there was like 3 or 4 people in there talking. And he was talking, and he's like, "No, I like him. He's okay. Me and him talked." And he just went on and 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 on. And he wouldn't stop. And they kept saying like, "Yeah, well, that's cool, And he just kept going on. No, but I think it's okay. But I think this dude was so not humble, which was weird. I mean, he's just like putting his foot down, saying, "No, but because I'm telling you, he's okay because I." And they're like, "Yeah, but we don't think he's okay." And he wouldn't stop about it. He kept bringing it up. Even after Josh said to him, "Yeah, stop talking about it." He kept bringing it up. And I had said in the comments, because it was a great stream until, we started talking about all this drama shit. And I said, "Yo, can you keep the drama dude out of the next stream?" And he attacked me in the comments, like, "All you do is cry. You cry. You cry. You're not humble. You're not humble." Says the dude that just went on for like an hour and a half in somebody else's live stream, not listening to anybody else, and then telling them, putting his foot down. No, we're going to talk about what I want to talk about. It's just the most telling me I'm not humble. Well, guess what happened? He goes and has another conversation with him. The little paranoia boy flips on him, tells him he's a fucking motherfucker and to go fuck himself. And then he comes back to the stream crying about, "Bro, you told me to go fuck myself. Why didn't you listen to anybody then, motherfucker? You had a whole room of people telling you were wrong. Look at his channel. Do you have any sense in your mind? Like, the dude attacks everybody. Like, do you have..." I mean, a lot of these truthers, in quotes, truthers, I can't take them serious. They have no level of discernment. They have no discernment. Mental, I guess, every once in a while. It's like, dude, how are you going to call me not humble, bro? You just got humbled, actually, clown. The dude that was saying that, "You're an idiot." Should have just listened to us, motherfucker. Which I tell you, don't listen, boy. Talk about being humble. Listen to motherfuckers, especially if you're around a whole bunch of intelligent, conscious motherfuckers. Listen. Mental, I guess every once in a while you have some people casually interrupting each other in streams a lot. So Vazen, what I call the mind virus, I see popping up constantly in live streams too, especially in live streams. The mind virus works through people. The mind virus works through technology. If you're a truth channel and you want to run a stream, you better fucking expect some sort of complication, dude. It just is what it is. Some weirdo's going to come in and want to repeat the same phrases. Some weirdo's going to come in and get mad or emotional about some weird shit you said. Like, I'll give this example. I was watching one of Loon's streams, and she had said, somebody had come into her stream, and she had said, I'm naked right now. Fuck, I'm walking around naked. And the dude that was in the stream got all like offended by that. He's like, yeah, I don't know. When you talk for black people, we're not with that. I'm not with all that being naked. That's not for us. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, you got mad about he like left the stream. I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a truth channel and you want to stream, some dumb shit's gonna happen. The Green Wizard just keeps doing videos about him, which just brings more attacks. I haven't watched his videos in a long time. Somebody had linked me one of his recent videos, probably like a month ago, and I watched that one. He was saying like, I'm going to off myself, and it's because of this dude or whatever. I'm just like, oh my god, bro. But I don't know why Lion Sword takes him serious like the way he does. And I just talked about this. I don't understand it. The dude's a clown. I mean, I hate to say it, but if Lion Sword, it's not all about being a tough guy, but like you're being a bully and you're talking shit to people online, you sort of deserve a tough guy situation. You sort of deserve to get slapped at this point. But do you think if Derek ran into Stevie Boy, Derek would have any fucking issue dismantling him in about 10 seconds flat? Like, I hate to say it, but he's a punk. He's a bitch. He's a fucking shit-talking hoe-ass clown show that would be wearing red M&Ms for lipstick like I said about him. He's a bitch. But you're taking him so serious? But I will say this. He did get Derek kicked out of his house or something. I can't remember the exact details. Again, I'm not into the drama. I like to get away from it. It seems to follow me, unfortunately. But he got personal, started like calling Derek's family members' phones and shit. Like maybe his parents or his sister. I can't remember. He got weird with Derek, like personal. That's some shit. It's like, bro. Like, yeah, but so I can understand him taking Stevie Boy a little bit more serious than I would. Honestly, if Stevie Boy called anybody in my family, they would probably give him their address and say, come and see me. Come and tell me this about my, buddy Chris or my brother Chris or my whatever Chris. Come and tell me about it. And then they would kill his ass. But anyways, nobody in my family would take him serious. So it doesn't matter anyways. But the people in Derek's family definitely took him serious. It became a big personal drama issue for him. But again, I still don't understand taking him serious. He's still some psycho weirdo that got your parents' number and called them. Like, he's just some dude that called you, really at the end of the day, just some dude that called. We used to do that back at the day and say, is D's there? And they'd say, no, D's is here. And we'd say, D's nuts on your chin, bitch. And we'd hang up. I remember one time though, I actually called somebody and they went to get D's. And they may have been trolling me, thinking back on it. But I will say it seemed like she picked up the phone. She's like, hello? I'm like, hi, is D's there? It's like, hold on, honey, let me get her. It sort of sounded like a Southern black woman, I guess. But I was like, what? And I just hung up the phone. I didn't even hit them with the joke because I was like, wait. Actually, I should have stayed on the phone. I think about it. I mean, I would have got some closure. Like with somebody. Oh, no, that's right. I did stay on. Somebody with a different, younger voice answered, but I just hung up. I didn't say these nuts because they're like, hello, who's this? Or something. And I was like, I hung up. I was like, well, this is weird now, but I just wanted the world to end. And if I ask for help from alien grays, am I evil? I want to stop simulation, so I'm evil? I don't think so. The grays see what I see, so I think the grays are a manipulation. Like, what are they doing? Just hanging out while we get tormented? Cool story. Fuck them and their high technology. Here we go. What up, Vegan Skeptic? Did you change your name to the Vegan Skeptic Nia Reborn, or did you type Nia Reborn, hey all? I mean, hell, you already... Oh, you did change your name. Never mind. I mean, hell, you already had someone in some other loon stream telling her, hey, suck my balls. You are boring, etc. multiple times. What, really? Surprise, rightfully banned. So some dude came on to loon stream saying, suck my balls. What a fucking clown. For that shit every time. I mean, if I was making videos genuinely trying to keep us, that's why I said I'm not a fan of that group talk shit or callers. I just see it happen too often. Or again, people want to talk over each other all the time with the delay. It just makes it really weird and bizarre. But I'm a fan of one-on-one conversations. They go more smoothly. They make more sense, and it's less likely to become mind virus infiltrated. Once you get groups, things change. Help others out, and a paranoid guy makes 10 videos for each video. I think where he gets more views, and then he gets me kicked out of my own job. Understand his perspective, not everyone would take that well. I'm not saying he's got to love it, but I'm saying don't take this clown serious. Just some fucking little hateful ass, weird, drooling, sweating ass, fat weirdo typing hateful shit into emails, or into phone calls. This dumb planet needs to end on August 21st. Some shit. What makes you think something's going to happen on August 21st? They hate humans, so do I. I am known as Nia Reborn on VR for a few years, so I thought I'd add it here too. Oh, what the hell? The Grays like me because I hate humanity. Can you deadlift? Because I have no idea. I did max out. Well, sort of max out. You could say I maxed out with 3 reps. I think it was 70-pound dumbbells. 70-pound dumbbells for 3 reps on curl, not on deadlift, on curl. And when I do back, I don't know maxes. I lift sort of heavy. I lift on the heavier side, but I never really max out. I never do deadlifts or squats either. Next up, remaining oneself. Zomaxis Ravastian. My max bench was 305. The max that I ever remember benching was 280 pounds, but which I think I did pretty handily. I probably could do. I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not much of a max bencher or a max curler. I only did what I did the other day with the 70-pound. I usually use 50-pound dumbbells, and I do 3 sets of 10. And then, but it sort of dawned on me the other day too when I was working. I was like, well, of course I'm not going to get bigger. I'm doing what I can do. So I sort of started I sort of would go up to the 55s and curl those, and then I would go up to the 60s and curl those. And I sort of started edging back into heavier shit because I'm really just doing what's comfortable. I'm not really pushing anymore. So I sort of started pushing lately. So I'm trying to lift heavier, but I don't know max weights or whatever. So on I can tell you on chest, I can do 220 butterflies on chest for 3 sets of 10 super easy. Again, it's easy when I say that though. It's not like no. Actually, I'll say on the 3rd set of 10, that's starting to get heavy. Okay, no, I'm wrong about that. That one's not super easy. So on the 3rd set of 10, by the time I'm okay, so that one's probably more like a proper weight for me is 2, whatever the max is. I don't know, 220 or 240 or maybe 260 or 280 even. I can't remember. Again, I'm not so big into numbers. I'm big into what feels heavy enough for me to do 3 sets of 8 to 10 with. And that's even going down. Maybe now I'm even sort of lifting more in the 6 to 8 rep range. I've been lifting heavier, but I haven't maxed on anything. I'm sort of curious. I wish I had a workout buddy where I could, somebody to spot me and really help me out. I don't have a workout partner. Dude, a female benching 700 pounds is fucking insane, dude. That's insane. Is that one of them transgender women's or whatever, bro? That's insane. That's insane for a guy to bench 750 or 700. That's crazy. That's big boy weight. Oh, she is? Fuck her. Fucking demon. You don't think it was? Okay, wait, which one? I don't know. Oh, it is? It is a transgender. Man, fuck her then. Him, whatever. Fucking, that don't count, bro. That don't count. Bro, what am I the number one baddest man on the planet when it comes to beating up midgets? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. That don't count, motherfucker. That don't count. You're beating up a midget. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap this one up. I'm getting a little hungry. All right, guys. The meat monkey avatar is calling for me to stuff food into my gullet. So I'm gonna go do that until I'm satiated. And then after the animal has been ripped apart even further in my digestive system and broken down into proteins and fats, I'm going to shit him out later and wipe my stinky ass on the meat monkey avatar because that's a beautiful realm created to learn or grow in. Anyways, love you guys. Life's hell. Catch you guys on the next one. Fuck this dookie boy realm and its mama.